when the forces of Yeenoghu besieged the city. Well, not really a city, it's a town. It's barely even that. A hamlet on the material plane. Tiny little village. And it's not the first time that Yeenoghu has led an attack on the material plane, and it won't be the last. Yeenoghu has attacked the material plane many times. This particular one had some significance because it's where Lulu had fought Yeenoghu, and she hopes that if you guys can defeat Yeenoghu here and change the outcome of this battle, then he never would have entered the Bleeding Citadel and basically change the future, change the present. So, as you guys had stood out of the Church of the Morning Lord, known as the Stand-Up in most places, you had just seen demons basically light the whole place up. Forces of Knoll demons have started tearing the city apart, torching houses and killing the townfolk, and all the while Yeenoghu was running down their street invisibly, completely unaware of the danger Yeenoghu is now upon you. So, let's recap on the current situation. Gerald has darkness up, and Baldur, you've attacked recklessly. You're raging, and you've used one level of exhaustion. You've got one level of exhaustion. And Raven's Baldur, it's going to stick around for a little bit. Nico's got heat metal on Yeenoghu's armor, and that's your spiritual weapon there, Zygon.
Okay.
And Zygon, you are. Where are you? You're here.
I'm hungry. I'm red Zygon today.
Yeah, you've
Damn commie.
you've been subject to the effects of breaking an infernal contract, and until you can kill and maim, and consume the flesh of an innocent, you will you have great troubles until you can match that personality trait. Okay, so let's just continue this fight. Despite this being Lulu's memory / dream, when you are hit by any creatures here, the Knoll's arrows or Yeenoghu's flail, it feels very real. And I think Yeenoghu is being bothered by Nico the most at the moment, so he's going to go over and attack him. And he pushes through the flames. He provokes an opportunity attack from Baldur. The flames do very little to Yeenoghu as well. They slightly burn him. In fact, it doesn't even have to move that far. Yeenoghu's just going to move there. He does scrape his arms across these burning trees. So you take a swing, but he's got so much armor on him. Ting! Your 7 misses. Bless has gone down now as well. And then Yeenoghu, his armor is glowing. It's definitely bothering him in some fashion, but he's going to swing the butcher at Nico and hit him and turn it into a paralyzing blow. He attempts to crush every single bone in Nico's body. You hear a sick thud. And Nico resists being paralyzed. He also maintains concentration. Yeenoghu roars. There's already enough fire here. Your face will glow with your own blood. And he attacks Nico again. And pff, Nico is rendered unconscious immediately. The red glow from Yeenoghu's armor fades. Yeenoghu then looks around at everyone and chuckles again. And he's not really bothered by you, Zygon, or Baldur. He's going to run into the darkness here and take a swing at Adrian, the butcher. And that's a hit. From the darkness, the three heads of the butcher fly out and they slam into Adrian. And Yeenoghu's gonna make this a hefty blow. He's gonna put a lot of extra oomph into it. Hitting Adrian for 34 points of damage. Almost drops Adrian to the ground.
Go on! Run! Run while you can! I love to give chase,
he says, and he ends his turn there in the darkness. Raven.
Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's see, I've got none of those left. Few of those. Alright, so I'll have to, I guess shoot a Knoll Hunter down here. Down by my buddy Vargas.
This guy over here.
Yep.
Okay. You have advantage. Magical darkness obscures you. That hits. And you hear a thud. That hunter's almost dead.
Hit him again.
That hits. And it just mangles the hunter, twists his arms, spins around, and he hits the ground and fades from Lulu's memory.
And I'll hit this injured one up here with this group with my last one.
Okay. That hits. And smashes the knoll in the arms. 7 damage.
Right. And Nico, stop laying down on the job, you darn fool. I'll give me 11 points.
Right,
11 points, 11.
And a little holy glow shines down on Nico, brings him back into consciousness.
And that does it for me.
Yeenoghu's going to take a legendary action. He opens up his mouth and he cackles to the sky.
It's feeding time!
And he just starts biting everyone rapidly, savaging people. He's going to bite Adrian. His massive neck bursts out of the darkness and chomps down Adrian, falls onto the ground, unconscious and dying. Yeenoghu attacks Raven. He tries to bite him next. He chomps you for 19 piercing damage. He's not done yet. He tries to bite Gerald. He chomps down on Gerald for 10 piercing damage. He swings his head over to Bargle and attempts to bite him. It's a crit.
Yep.
Bargle can see when he pokes him.
And you're chomped for 9 piercing damage with your resistance. His teeth are magical as well. He's not done yet. He bites Zygon next. It's a crit. Out of the darkness, that head just snaps down for 13 piercing damage. And finally, he attacks Halstrom. This is all one legendary action, by the way. He's just biting everyone that he can. And he chomps at Halstrom. And chomps Halstrom for 17 piercing damage. Well, technically it's 2 legendary actions, but guys don't really know that. It's just all happening on the same instance. Alright,
He's Tasmanian Devil.
the cackling gnolls, they raise their longbows to the air. They laugh maniacally, and they're going to start spreading out around the town square. One of them runs here and shoots at Vargas, the Baldur that had been summoned. Miss. And the next one runs forward. He focuses on the Baldur.
Oh, it didn't do a save for my concentration.
You lost concentration, that's why.
Oh, did I? Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't see it in the list.
So
there.
when his turn comes along, you'll roll a 1d6, and he'll stay for that many rounds.
But the darkness should disappear then if I lost concentration, right?
You're not concentrating on darkness.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that was Gerald's. Never mind.
Alright, these arrows are all getting shot by these gnolls, by the way. This one was the one that just attacked. That hits the Baldur for 3 piercing damage. And another one spills forward, and they're just all going to fire at the Baldur. He's hit for 1 piercing damage, and the final gnoll runs up. He draws back on his longbow, knocking an arrow, closes one of his eyes, his long tongue is hanging out of his mouth. He's panting like a dog, lets out a bestial screech and fires his longbow at Vargas. And the arrow misses this giant ape-like demon. It's Yeenoghu's turn. And, well, legendary action at least. He's going to take a legendary action and fling the butcher back at Zygon. Try and swat him away. It hits. When he hits you, Zygon, you need to make a strength saving throw. He's hitting you with such force it attempts to launch you through the air. And a 20 is a failure. You're hit for 22 bludgeoning damage, and you slide back 15 feet. When you enter the fire, I don't think it affects you. It's only when you start your turn. Let me just double check that. Yeah, it's when you start your turn in or on it. So it hits you into the fire. It doesn't knock you prone. Just you slide back on the ground on your feet 15 feet. Halstrom is going to step out of the darkness and cast heal on Nico. He just runs out of the darkness. Yeenoghu's going to attack him. Yeenoghu's going to swing that flail at him. That's easy, far enough for that. Yeah. It hits Halstrom. He staggers forward. Halstrom's looking pretty messed up. But, he holds up his holy symbol of Torm, and this explosion of healing energy washes out from him onto Nico. And Nico, you get 70 points of healing. And Halstrom's going to back up a little bit more. He's going to go around to the side of the building here.
Oh, don't blame me.
Yeah, Yeenoghu is ravaging everyone. Gerald.
You got him right where we want him, guys.
Sure we do. Alright, Yeenoghu. You said that you wanted to play hide and seek? You've been very convincing. Gerald's gonna walk to here and he's gonna cast Misty Step. And he's gonna go a further 30 feet to... is this in range of that fire? If I move to here?
Oh no, you're fine. It's kind of just like these squares where the plot of dirt is. Yeenoghu responds to that as well.
I would love to play a game of hide and seek.
Also, one thing I forgot, sorry to interrupt you there, he did have Synaptic Static on, so he'll just make his intelligence save. I don't think it was going to affect any of the attack rolls. I mean, it might have affected one actually. But I'll just burn his legendary resistance for that. He'll just use it up instantly. Alright, Gerald.
Then Eldritch Blast is going to lance out at this Null Hunter here.
The injured one?
Yeah, the injured one.
Okay.
21 to hit.
Oh, sorry, I scrolled up. I missed that. That hits him. He's already looking pretty messed up. And the beam of energy hits him on the neck, and he falls to the ground choking dead.
Alright, the next will lance out at this Null Hunter here.
Hit.
My darkness should move with me as well, because I
Right.
cast it on my shield.
It's coming with you. So it's a crit. 20 force damage almost kills the gnoll instantly. You've hit it in the chest and it's struggling to stand.
And the final blast will come out.
That hits. And you push another beam into its chest. It actually cuts a hole through it. It bursts through the chest and out its back and continues on. You can see a clear hole through the gnoll's chest.
And that will be my turn. Oh, sorry, I'm lagging a little bit here.
Yeenoghu's got this
there we go.
perpetual skull on his face. It kind of looks like a demon's skull, really. And he looks over at you with a big smile, Gerald. Nico, you can use half your movement speed to stand up, but actually you don't have any. You've been shot in the leg by the hunters, so you wouldn't be able to get up this turn.
Alright, I'm cool with that. Can I get a fireball template?
Sure.
Drop it on yourself.
I try not to do that very often, but there's...
Alright, there you
Okay.
go.
The other one, I don't think there's any big brain formula to get into there, so I'll just do that. I clicked. Come on, I clicked you. Oh, I gotta pick a level. My bad.
Alright, you just open your eyes, you are filled with all this healing energy. You look over through the burning trees and you just lob a fireball straight into the middle of this group of gnolls. You hear a massive explosion. This fire starts to envelop them, wrapping around them in a big plume. The gnolls, they try to dive out of the way. They jump, they dive, they duck for cover. And two of them manage to survive, badly burnt, albeit, but three of them are instantly incinerated. Their burning corpses fall to the ground before fading away from this memory.
Okay, and I have 10 feet left because I was minus 10.
Minus 30 is what you are.
Oh, so I'm laying on the ground. That was feeling good over here. Do I have any bonuses? No. Alright, chilling out now.
You recover as well at the end of your turn. Alright, roll a 1d6, Raven, for your demon.
Okay.
Alright, he's got this round and next round, and then he's going to vanish. Because you've lost concentration.
Still control him, or is he just gonna do it?
What's that,
Do I still
sorry?
have control of him? Or is he just gonna do
Yeah,
what he
you
does?
don't lose control of him because he
Alright.
failed the saving throw, so he's still under your command. He just, he actually just sticks around for a couple of extra rounds. It's like a bonus. Alright, he runs
So
by the Dretch.
He's
and
gonna bat faster there, and the Dretch can do what he wants.
The Dretch doesn't even attack. It must think that it's on his side or something. So,
Awesome
both demons.
sauce.
Baldur gallops forward. How much movement was that?
Yeah, that was about 70. He dashed.
Alright, well his movement was 20, so he only goes 40 feet.
Oh,
He got hit by a couple of arrows.
oh, he can't dash the others.
Yeah, so he was like, what, here? I think? Or there?
Right in front of this here.
Okay, so he goes
Yes.
40 feet.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Okay.
There you go.
And his leg recovers as well at the end of his turn. Meanwhile, Yeenoghu is exasperated with all of those bite attacks. He's burned all his legendary actions. Baldur, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna activate bonus action, activate the Gauntlets of Flaming. And and go at him again recklessly with my great axe.
Miss. And miss. Your axe bounces off all the many dangling pieces of armor that surround his body.
The 5 suits or whatever, 15 suits of armor.
Yeah, pretty much it's like
It's suitception.
it's like the 10 days of Christmas counting down with a different suit of armor. The Knoll Hunters, they're going to they're gonna fire at you, Gerald. Disadvantage. They shoot into the darkness. Miss. Miss. You casually just step to the side as they're way off with their accuracy. This guy next, he shoots at you. Miss. Miss. The arrows are way off. And that's it for the hunters. Most of the minions have been defeated at this stage. Alright, Zygon, make a constitution save for starting in the fire. It flares up, scorching you for 7 fire damage.
Okay.
You don't have resistance in your like demon form?
Hey, man.
Yeenoghu looks down at you and smiles.
You're an interesting one.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Is he an innocent? Can I eat him? Okay. Spiritual weapon swing, that's a miss. And then yeah, just 2 swings. First one.
Miss.
20 is a miss. Second one.
You're at disadvantage as well, don't forget.
Even with Bargold there to give advantage.
That's right. Boggles. The
He's
eagle.
canceling.
He's an eagle. It's a
Wolf, I think it is.
wolf.
One of the things that isn't bear.
Kobold, whatever.
He's a non-bear barbarian.
So there's only bear and not bear.
Exactly. So, but 20 did miss. Okay. And then 16, so that's my turn.
Alright, Henry, you missed it, but you got hit by Yeenoghu, and
Yeah, I assumed.
you'll need to
So-
make a death saving throw. You're unconscious. You just got hit once and then basically put you down.
Whoa, really?
Or
Yeah,
twice,
he
I
did
think.
hard.
I think he hit you twice.
I think he hit you twice too.
Yeah, hit you once with a flail and then once with a bite.
Wow, this was failure.
Hellstrom yells out, "Don't worry, I'll get you!" in his deep Hellstrom voice.
Now did Yeenoghu kill me first? It will be my turn.
Alright, it's Yeenoghu's turn again. He's always smiling. It's like his skull is just frozen into this state. And he enjoys the hunt. He's going to run up to here, provoking from Bargle, Raven, Zygon. A shield deflects your Warhammer attack, Zygon. Bargle, you swing, but you're not quick enough to hit him. And he, Raven, you poke him with a dagger for 2 damage. He doesn't notice that.
It's silver. I think.
He's not a devil. The silver's not going to do anything. He's a
Okay.
demon lord. And he says,
Is that all? Is that all you're going to do? Looks like I caught you.
and he swings the butcher at you, Gerald. The 3-headed flail hits.
Is that a 22 to hit or a 34 to hit?
It's a 22.
sorry.
He doesn't have advantage on you.
I'll shield as a reaction then.
The butcher's knocked back.
You have made things more interesting. I would like to play.
And he swings again. And poof, the butcher bounces off your shield once more. He'll take another attack. And again, the flail bounces off your shield.
I'll have to do something about that.
Then he quickly runs up here and ends his turn. Raven.
Alrighty. I'm gonna shoot a knoll. Start with one of these two.
Okay. Which one?
The one closest to us. So the pair down the bottom.
Okay. That hits. And it hits the knoll in the head, killing it instantly.
And the one behind it.
Hit. The beam batters the knoll slightly, but it's not enough to finish it off.
Alright. Then I will.
That hits, and the beam penetrates the knoll, cutting a hole through it. The knoll collapses and disappears.
And give that to our downed friend there for 4 points.
So am I?
Yep,
Oh,
you've got 4 points.
Yeah, 4 points of
Yay.
healing.
10, 20, 30. Yep. And done.
Yeenoghu's going to take a legendary action, and he's going to try and swat Gerald away. He'll swing the butcher at him. And it breaks through your shield this time. Make a strength saving throw. He hits you with such might that it attempts to launch you into the air. You're launched 15 feet straight into the flaming tree. You're also knocked prone, and the impact from the butcher hits you for 25 bludgeoning damage. Alright, there's one knoll left. It cackles maniacally. It runs up, taking a dash action. It's basically going to eat you, Gerald.
The darkness moved with him, right?
Ah, yeah, the darkness did come up here.
And yeah, the knoll just rushes you, and Yeenoghu says,
I'm going to offer each of you a chance. I'll kill one of you, and if you consume the corpse, you'll join me. You'll join the feast. For we eat, and we are.
he calls out this proclamation.
That knoll's with us. I bet he'd be yummy on toast.
And at the end of the knoll's turn, he's going to attack Gerald again. Disadvantage though, because he's prone. And the flail is reflected off of your shield. Shield spell. Alright, Hallstrom's runs around the corner. And he's just like screaming at you guys. Don't worry, I've got this! As he always does. He's looking like Rambo. He's just missing a grenade strapped to his chest. And he'll do a mass healing word at 5th level. It'll hit everyone that's in range. So himself, Raven, Nico, Zygon, Vargel, Adrian. 6 people. A green energy, a healing wind washes out and surrounds everyone. Everybody receives 13 points of healing. In that area at least. Adrian, Vargel, Zygon, Nico. As an action, he will he'll touch his hand on your shoulder, Raven, and tell you good luck and cast guidance. 'Cause that's all he can do for his action. Good luck with your ability checks, he says. And then goes back around the corner. Alright, meanwhile, Yeenoghu is going to take a legendary action, and he's going to try and hit Gerald again. And again, the flail snaps back straight off your shield spell.
You are a tough one. You are worthy. Dine with me.
Gerald. You need to
Very
make
tempting.
a con save first for the fire.
Yep.
And then you can stand up for 15 feet of movement if you want. 14 is not enough to resist. You take 14 points of fire damage.
Alright. I will stand up for 15 foot of movement. I'm going to activate the Quicken Spell Meta Magic to cast Blink as a bonus action. As my action, I will cast Eldritch Blast on Yeenoghu.
Miss. Hit.
I'll push him back 10 feet.
Alright, the beam hits him and unexpectedly he slides back 10 feet.
Alright, the last beam on Yeenoghu.
That's a miss. It bounces off one of his many shields.
Alright, then I'm just going to move this temporarily so I can see where the hell I am with the fire. I'm going to step around to the other side of this knoll out of the fire. And I will end my turn.
Okay. Nico.
Okay. Can I get through? I'll stand up, I guess.
You can get through these areas.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll my blink.
Oh yeah.
Watch end up right in front of him.
Alright. Due to it being Lulu's memory, you hit the border ethereal, which is mechanically exactly the same. Not as deep in the ethereal plane.
Yep.
Nico.
Okay, back to where I can scoot through where?
You can go through these spaces in between the trees.
And it's not like setting myself on fire?
No.
Okay. Alright, I will go there. And I'm going to cast this on Adrian, Bargle, and Zygon. Let me move first. I had the measure on, not the movie. So that's 15, and then Adrian should be within 30, I think.
Yeah. You got him. You guys are blessed. 1d4 on attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay. And still don't have a bonus. I gotta find a bonus action one of these days. Alright, that's it.
You've got one round left for your Baldur before it goes back to the Abyss Raven. At the end of the turn, it's going to disappear.
Okay, well, he's gonna jump over. The statue.
The statue is too tall to jump over.
What?
I mean, if he wants to jump on the statue,
Alright. Fine.
he
Then-
could, but it would take like a couple of jumps and a climb, and then he'd be out of
25.
movement speed.
35, 40, fine then. He was gonna look cool his last round, but he'll just walk over and hit him then.
Yeah, statue's 30 feet higher. That hasn't changed since last session. That's a miss. And
Take
that's
my
a miss. The little demon, in comparison to Yeenoghu, can't even hit him.
Take my fist! I'm gonna fist you!
The Volgora then gets dragged down into this slimy pool of ichor, like a portal, as if something is reaching up. An unseen hand reaches up and drags him back down to the
Take him
abyss.
with you!
Bargle.
Good try.
Alright, Margle's doing on the hunt. And Brackosy going after him again.
Hit. You hack the great axe into Yeenoghu. The fire damage is resisted, so he takes 20 points of damage and a small scratch.
I'll turn off fire.
It's resisted. It's not. He's not immune.
Oh, it's on you. Okay, sorry. Oh, that was my bad. So the fire would be.
Resistance. You resist it. Alright, hit him again, and you just send this flaming axe through him. 21 points of damage, and you've got his attention. He turns around to look at you as a tiny little bit of ichor coats the blade of your axe.
Can I help you?
Just stand still right there. That's fine.
This Knoll Hunter is gonna attack you, Bargle. Shoots his longbow at you. An arrow misses. Another one hits. It hits you for 2 piercing damage with your resistances. It reduces your movement speed by 10 feet as well. Let's click the wrong thing. And then this other hunter is going to do the same thing. He'll move around like that, and he'll take a shot at you, Bargle. Miss. And a miss. Both arrows whiz on by you. That's it for the Knoll Hunters. Saigon.
Okay, so first, move 20 feet, hit him with a spiritual weapon.
It hits.
Yeah.
And,
Wow.
10 force damage. It smashes into Yeenoghu's shoulder, and you hear a little bit of a crunch.
Okay, then 30 feet of movement gets me to here, which really isn't enough. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay some hands on myself, get some healing up. I'm going to heal myself for 30. Yeah, that's my turn.
Yeenoghu chuckles.
Yes, renew your mortal coil. Hold them all for ripping apart.
Adrian, you can use half movement speed to stand up.
Yes, I will get up and throw 2 dagger at him. This is... I no longer have Hexblade curse, right?
No.
Yeah, because I...
Oh, was that Hexblade's curse on him? You cursed him?
I did it, but I went
Oh, that's
unconscious.
what it was. I thought it was Synaptic Static for some reason. Yes. So, he didn't have Synaptic Static, because I used the same icon. So he is actually still, oh no, Hexblade Curse goes away when you're incapacitated. So it did go down.
Yep.
Right, 27 is a hit. Don't forget you got Bless as well. But I mean,
Oh,
you don't need it
yeah,
for
but-
those attacks.
but at 13 one
Yeah.
hit him, right?
Not gonna do.
Yeah, the 27 definitely hit him. That
I
didn't
will
hit,
throw
you should get worried.
dagger at his face for 19.
It sticks into his face, Gah! And by the time he tries to slap his face from the injury, the dagger has already magically vanished, and a little streak of blood drips down the side of his eye, past his razor-sharp looking teeth.
Can I get into this building?
Door's
Is
over
it on-
here. You can get inside.
Oh.
Door's over here, though.
Hey, good luck.
15, 25, 30. I
You split
can.
up, you only have 15.
No, I can dash with my bonus action.
Oh.
And yeah, I will get inside.
Okay. Alright, Jessa Brightstar is here, and she says, all innocently, "Do you need healing?" In a very innocent fashion.
That will be appreciated. And it will be my turn.
She nods, and she'll join initiative. She'll come over and give healing. She'll go on count 9. Yeenoghu's turn again. he turns his attention away from Gerald and he looks down at Bargle. Zygon.
This is so much fun! You want to play? Then let's play!
And he's gonna swing the butcher at Bargle. All 3 heads of the flail hit you. And you can make a wisdom saving throw, Bargle. When he hits you, you see all these tiny little yellow birds chirping around above your
Don't forget
head.
you get 5 from second.
Even 14 is not going to cut it. And it's a confounding blow. So you take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and you're confused for 1 round. He's going to swing his flail at Zygon again. And he already knows what he's going to do with this one. He's going to like really swing it around. Make it a hefty blow. And you're hit for 42 points of bludgeoning damage.
Good thing you touched yourself.
I know, right?
He's then going to attack Zygon again. It's a hit. And you feel him breaking all of your bones. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's attacking Zygon. You resist the paralyzing blow, taking 26 points of bludgeoning damage. He's going to run over here, provoking an opportunity attack from Bargle.
I'm coming! Ready or not, here I come!
And Bargle, you swing and miss.
Don't I stay reckless until the start of my next turn?
Reckless is on your turn. You get the
just my
advantage on
turn.
your turn. But yeah, you are reckless, so I mean, attacks on you go all the way through, but your advantage is only on your turn. Raven.
Alright. I'm gonna step out and shoot that guy up there. Actually, I'm out, so I'm gonna shoot him. You get my sheet instead of the Baldur. Who's gone? But we'll meet again.
He did like a Terminator thumbs up as he sunk down to the ground. That hits, and the Knoll Hunter's bloody. Kind of
That misses.
snap into its jaw and blood starts to drip out. Next 2 beams miss as the Knoll Hunter just ducks and dodges and weaves.
I give him to take this thing in it. Hey, Hellstrom, how you doing?
Hellstrom's
See
there.
that nice guy there?
For some reason, he's like
I'm sure.
bare-chested now. He's like, I'm doing good. I'm feeling great. He's there.
Hey, Kool-Aid!
He's got his fists clenched and he's like, looks like he's powering up.
Oh, is that... It's his fists that's clenched. Okay.
Alright, Yeenoghu's hunting Gerald still, and he's going to attempt to swat him away. Gonna make
You need
an-
blink.
oh yes. He's still going to swing at his general direction. Because Yeenoghu can see him.
I was asking that does the darkness go away if it's on his shield when he blinks?
Yes. But he can, yeah. Yeenoghu's looking directly at Gerald and swings, and the butcher goes straight through him.
Ah! Tricky!
He says. And he can see straight into the border ethereal. No problem. Oh, misses you. Needs to be on the same plane to hit you. Alright, the regular gnolls, there's only one left, and it's going to take a dash action, run up to this location. Hailstrom's going to
Drop some Sacred Flame on that creature.
just gonna step out around the corner and he's going to.
Sacred Flame. You can do it, Alstrom.
I don't even know if he has Sacred Flame. I don't think I've ever seen him
He's
cast
not
it.
going to do Sacred Flame because it's only got a range of 60 feet.
No.
He could do it on you though if you want, Raven. If you want him to do it that bad.
No, okay.
He's going to. He's going to take a leap of faith. Actually, he's going to dash, and he's going to run all the way up here. And he'll do a mass healing word. I think. Let me just measure distance. Yeah, mass healing word. Just burn all his spell slots.
Serves him right anyway.
You guys need it. Alright, Raven, you've got 7 healing. He's healing
Did he
himself.
get me? I'm around the corner.
You don't have total cover against him. You've got 3
Okay.
quarters.
Awesome.
You can go from one corner of your square to one corner of his without going through any obstacles. Bargle, that's 7 healing for you. Zygon, that's 7 healing for you. Adrian, that's 7 healing for you as well. And use it on Nico as well, but Nico doesn't need it anyway.
I like this guy when he's like this.
He's all Rambo and buff and whatnot. Yeah.
And useful.
Gerald, you're seeing the world in this kind of distorted, fuzzy image for a split second, the blink of an eye, basically, and you can blink back in somewhere.
All right. What's the range of this here?
You can blink back somewhere within 10 feet too.
10 feet, right? Yeah, I think I'm going to end up 10 feet this way. So let's come back in here.
Okay.
What's the matter, Yeenoghu? You seem to be losing focus. I thought you were a good hunter.
I don't care for your tricks. I can fix that.
Alright, I'm going to activate the Quicken Spell Meta Magic once again. And as bonus action, cast Mirror Image. As my action, I will Eldritch Blast the Knoll Hunter to my south.
Let me get your 3 images up. Hit. Hunter's hit for 9 damage.
Second Eldritch Blast will come out.
I'll have to soften it up a little bit. That hits.
Yep, there we go.
You just hear this sickly crunch as it breaks all of the Knoll's internals, causing him to fade away from this memory.
And then the poor Dretch to the south.
Man, this Dretch wasn't even doing anything, he's just standing around. It's not even an initiative anymore.
Aww, poor guy.
You killed the puppy.
Aww, he took so many turns to get to where he was, and then when he got there, you just killed him.
Yep. Then I'll run down this way and end my turn.
Fido, no.
I blink out to the ethereal again.
Okay. Yeenoghu's gonna give chase.
I'm coming for you.
And he sprints 50 feet over towards you. Nico.
Okay, I'm gonna. I'm gonna summon Puppy. Summon Wildfire. Right on over by I'll drag him in. Hold on. Where is he? There he is. Hey, how's it going? Oh, I'm over one more.
Yeenoghu avoids the explosion, the initial flame explosion.
Okay, and he should have 61.
How high did you want him to be in the air?
He can be down at like 20.
Okay.
I'm sure he can hit him any of those things. Okay, and then still lacking a bonus action. All right. I guess you guys are all not dead, so you're fine for now.
Alright, this little flame puppy appears next to Yeenoghu, and Yeenoghu smiles at it.
This is a hyena only club.
And he swings at the flame corgi. And flame
That's
corgi,
really that's really racist. Do you know that?
I mean, he
That's
just
why
got
I'm
there.
evil.
he says.
That's fair, I guess.
Flame corgi will need to make a strength saving throw.
I mean, he's innocent. It'd be shame if he got eaten.
Alright, he's launched in a spiral. He ends up upside down, prone, 15 feet back, and he's hit for 31 points of damage. Sparkle.
Alright, I'm gonna crush this Nolus in front of me.
Roll a 1d10.
Recklessly.
You are confused.
Yep, confused.
Alright, on a 3. Let me check what that is. I think it's like you don't do anything.
2 to 6 is creature doesn't move or take actions.
Alright, you don't move or take an action this turn. You're just left confuddled from that flail hitting you in the face.
I think you get a bonus action though, right?
Covers as well. Oh no, the confusion dictates what it does on its turn. That's what he does. He just doesn't do anything.
Oh, I just thought
So
doesn't
actions
move
or
or take
movement.
action.
Guy's second win since it's a bonus action?
All you do on your turn is nothing. That's what it does. Confusion dictates
Basically,
what
it's
you
done
do.
for the
It
turn.
doesn't detract from what you do. It dictates what you do.
Oh, okay, I got what you're saying.
You can't take reactions, and you roll a d10 to determine your behavior that turn. So your behavior is you don't move or take an action. That's it. But you do recover at the end of your turn. So does your leg. And you're back to normal now. And the Knoll's going to... This lone hunter is going to fire at Bargle. Couple of arrows fly over and they both miss you. That's it. There's only one hunter left. Alright, seeing you're in urgent need of some healing, Adrian, Jessa Brightstar, and, the innocent cleric of Lathander. She places her innocent hands on your innocent, not so innocent shoulder and heals you innocently for 12 points of healing. And
Innocent healing.
She cries out, "Oh, I'm so innocent!" And wait a sec, where is it? You can kind of see her there through the doorway, Zygon. So when you take a look at her, you just see this.
Okay.
Pork chop.
Should be more fish. I don't know.
Zygon.
Okay. You're far. 30 feet. 20 feet.
Knoll's gonna, attack.
Oh, there's a null?
Yeah.
Oh, well, whatever. Okay.
He hits you too for 8 piercing damage.
Ow. Okay. And then I'm probably just going to go ahead and take the dodge action. And just wait for Gerald to, kite him over here. If he is. Well, no. We'll see, I guess.
Adrian.
Is there a window on that side of the building?
The windows, yeah, there are windows. They are shuttered. with these iron louvers. You can open them, and let me just check. So you open the windows. You can do that as an interactive object, basically.
That's nice. I will take my bonus action to hide from that no.
You'll need to move if you want to hide. If you do come out from hiding, he will see you straight away as well. From the doorway.
Whoa.
Yeah, you'll need
Then
to move like over here. He's kind of got line of sight.
Yes, I will move there and hide, and
Okay.
I will quietly open the window and throw 2 dagger at him.
Alright, he does not expect that. Yeah, the windows themselves have been shattered. So there's like a gap. It's kind of like an arrow slit. And yeah, that's a good way to hide. So he doesn't expect that at all. You can remain hidden and attack him. It doesn't give away your location doing that.
I will give him some surprise. That's a 1 and 2.
They both hit him.
You, sir, will kill.
That will.
You,
Well, yeah, I think he's dead.
yeah, you absolutely destroy him. You send both daggers flying through the arrow slit, basically. It's an arrow slit. And both daggers hit him, one in each eye. It kills the gnoll instantly.
I will go out the door with my 15 feet, I guess 15 feet of movement. That will be my turn.
Alright, it's this giant invisible creature's turn. Yeenoghu's turn.
Come back! Come back!
And Yeenoghu is going to cast a spell.
Disintegrate on himself.
You guys hear him just murmur,
Alright.
murmur some deep guttural incantation as he rings his fingers together and the gesticulations of some somatic components. But he doesn't unleash the spell, he holds onto it.
And I'm going to do 1 on the remaining gnoll.
Yes.
I'm going to do another 1 on the remaining gnoll.
And I presume you came around the corner as well, Rave. You're not firing
Yeah.
through the wall.
Oh,
That
well,
hits.
I'm not in the wall. I'm like outside or in the corner, right here.
Oh, you hadn't updated on how now.
Oh, okay. I'll refresh me.
And you hit the gnoll straight in the neck. It kills him, dead.
All right, and I'm going to shoot the last one on Yeenoghu. And when I hit him, I am going to laugh. Ha 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 ha.
That hits.
Oh, I actually hit him. Ha 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 ha.
And you hit him good, straight in the back. Ah! It snaps him forward.
Way to go, Nico! Way to hit him.
And
What the heck?
He's still concentrating.
There you go.
All the gnolls are dead.
And that does
They
me
all
turn.
fade away. All of them, actually. The only adversary now it's Yeenoghu. You guys and him. All of his minions fade. Haustrom is going to go over and grab your axe, Marvel, by the handle. And he says, by the holy light of Torm, I command you to bring justice to this foul demon! And he casts Holy Weapon on your axe.
That's a really good impression of Halstrom. I approve.
Now go and get him! Haustrom yells. And then he's going to slide in to here. How you doing? He slides up to the...
How you doing?
He just kind of leans on her. And watches the show. Gerald. Where are you blinking back? Alright, when you blink back, Yeenoghu unleashes his spell on you. Spell magic.
It's heal.
I told you I could fix that.
And any spell of 3rd level or lower affecting you, so blink and blur. Not the darkness though. Darkness stays up because darkness is on your shield. So we'll put that back. But your blink and your blur get dispelled instantly. I don't think you had any higher level spells affecting you, right?
Mirror image wasn't one of them. Mirror image.
I think you might be muted there, Gerald. I can't hear you talking.
Alright. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
mirror image was 2nd level, and then the blink was 3rd, so both will go away.
Okay, he doesn't need to make any ability check for higher level spells. Okay.
Yep. Very insightful, Yeenoghu. Maybe you weren't as trash as I thought.
I saw you disappeared and then you came back. I was waiting for you.
But where are you going? And I cast Dimension Door, and I'm going to appear down here.
He looks around.
Where are you?
Oh my god.
Ah!
And, I'll end my turn.
Alright, he's going to start running.
I see you!
He notices you pretty quickly. He's highly perceptive, to say the least. And he starts marching over here. Using a legendary action. Stomping on the ground. Running forward like a unstoppable locomotive. Nico.
You sure you didn't want to like just keep running past for like another 15 feet or so?
He's gonna stop here just for now.
Okay.
Down with Wayne Eagle.
Some more toys to play with.
So don't really want to be here. How bad do I want to do this? Alright, I'm gonna move around this way around him. 5, 10, 15 or so. 20. Give him a wide berth there. And then I'll let's have fun. We haven't done this yet. I'll drop a flame strike on him.
Alright, a big explosion of radiant energy and fire woo, slams down onto the ground and spreads outwards. And he looks up and he hits it away with his flail, and a bit of radiant energy and fire scorch him. That's 8 fire damage and 4 fire damage because he resists 10 radiant. It scorches his arm a little bit. Ow! I felt that.
Okay, and then I'll that's end of my turn, and I'll have. How tall are these flaming like stuffs over here?
The trees?
Tree.
Yeah,
Which one? They're all different sizes.
like down here, this one.
That one? That tree is exactly
Yeah.
14 feet tall.
Okay, so I can go 5, 10, 15. I'll go down to. Corgi can go down to here,
What's
and
his
then
movement speed?
he's upside down. That's
Yeah.
right. So it can go to here, and then 30 feet. Actually, it won't be one less. It'll be here, and then he'll just flame seed him.
Okay, so
That
he's
misses.
going to orientate himself, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Alright, Yeenoghu is going to cackle maniacally and start going on a feeding frenzy. Ah! He turns around and snaps his mortar at Flame Corking. Using a legendary action, of course. And miss. He spins around and tries to bite Nico. Ah! He chomps. For 19 piercing damage. And he continues his rampage trying to bite Zygon. Wah! And misses. Chomps the air. Bargle.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Right. $20, $5, $30. Yeah, I'm going to recklessly attack him with. I thought he said it ended at the other turn, or not.
What was that? Sorry.
The confusion, it ended already. It ended, correct?
Ended.
It was a one-turn thing?
Yeah, that's ended.
Yep. So I'm coming at him recklessly.
Miss. 20 misses. Ding! Bounces off his 3 out of his third set of full plate.
Oh, there you go. Now,
He does
smite
not
it.
dodge that. Alright, let me calculate this fire damage first. So you did 2 and 1, so 3 fire damage. And the radiant and all the rest is 30 points.
Maybe we
And
get
then a
lucky.
19 for slashing. Alright, he fills that attack. You just bring the great axe around, it's glowing, exploding with radiant energy, and you just jump up and sink it into his chest. Ah! He screams. Icors pisses down his skeletal frame onto the ground. This big radiant wound just opened up.
Awesome. All right, I'll use my bonus action like the last attack.
You swing
Damn
again, and he just swats the axe to the side. Now I'm mad, he says. Jessa is going to heal Haustrom.
Ooh, she's
So
touching
double
you.
cure wounds. And floods Haustrom of healing energy. Zygon.
Alright. Bonus action. Move the spiritual weapon and hit.
That hits.
There you go.
And just beats Yeenoghu down for 11 damage.
Okay. Hopefully that's a sign of good things to come. So I'm going to go ahead and swing. First attack.
Miss.
That's a miss. Second attack.
Crit.
That is a crit. Yes, and I will smite with a 3rd level spell slot.
That's going to give you 68. And yeah, the Warhammer just, more than 68, 3rd level, so it's 10d8. I don't know, 8d8, sorry. I'll get it right. No, yeah, 10d8. I'll get it right eventually. So you hit him for 43 with the Divine Smite. Alright, that Warhammer is just a glowing rectangle of radiant energy when you swing it. And you just puncture it straight into Yeenoghu's side. The radiant energy keeps on melting into him. And this disgusting, massive wound is dripping with Icor. Yeenoghu has radiant energy coming out of his mouth. He just screams in agony. And he's looking very hurt now with those massive injuries.
Alright. I mime giving Bargle a high five.
Adrian.
It's going down, and I charge 30 with, I guess. Well, shit. I will dash with my bonus action. I guess I have to move one more square. Yeah. And I'm flicking my dagger.
Hit this.
Well, at least this is consistent.
The dagger hits him in the neck, and Yeenoghu's starting to choke on his own blood. It's filling his mouth. He grabs his neck, and he's staggering around everywhere. This is burning hate is filled his eyes now.
If you eat the demon, you can join me! I yell out.
Well, that is just distasteful, and it will be my turn.
This was fun. It was fun chasing you and hunting you. But I think the games are over. It's time to just start killing people. I'm getting hungry. I'm working up quite an appetite.
And he's going to try and make true on that threat. He steps forward and he swings the butcher at you, Adrian.
Hey,
When it hits you, make a Constitution saving throw.
I will dodge it.
Okay. The uncanny dodge.
Yeah.
Give us
Yep.
This is not good for you, Adrian. Luckily, you reduce this damage down to 9, but you're paralyzed now.
I guess.
Paralyzing blow. And Yeenoghu, you can tell that his demeanor has changed to one of just pure anger now. He stomps over to you, Adrian, provoking an opportunity attack from Zygon.
Go Zygon, go Zygon.
Why do you hate me?
Miss.
Because you look small and easy to break.
And he
Well,
attacks you again.
Internal monologue. Because I can't speak.
You can just kind of murmur as he's attacking you, as before he
Hello.
hit you that first time. And
Like that.
He's going to turn this into a hefty blow. He's not messing around anymore. That's a critical hit. And it's not the worst. He hits you for 35 points of bludgeoning damage, rendering you
Why?
unconscious. Oh wait,
Yep.
yeah. Actually, that's more. I don't think it's going to matter, but it's it's not going to kill you outright. So it's actually 47 points. It's not the worst hit that he could have done by any means.
Yeah, I'm still alive. For what is that matter?
Yeenoghu is then going to swing his flail at Bargle. It hits. And Bargle, you'll need to make a wisdom saving throw. It's going to be a confounding blow again.
Yay!
You succeed. Oh no, that's got that's got all the bonuses in there. 16 is not enough. You hit for 11 bludgeoning damage. And you are confounded. Yeenoghu is then going to use his bonus action to attack. He's going to go on a rampage because he got Adrian down. He's going to bite Adrian. And he chomps you, Adrian. Just starts trying to rip you limb from limb. And
Well, if I died in Dream World, did I die?
there's only one way to find out.
Don't
Yeah.
You fail 2 death saving throws from that attack. And then he's gonna move.
That ain't nice.
He runs all the way down to Gerald, 70 feet, with his rampage. Provokes from Raven.
Oh, I got a dagger! Yay!
That misses.
Okay,
Raven.
bye, Gerald. Alright. Here, and to 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 here. Then I'm gonna shoot him.
Miss.
But I have advantage because the day of the weekend's in Y.
Hit. Alright, that beam crashes into him for another 12 damage.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit him again.
Yes.
No. Alright, and then I'm gonna get this guy awake. One dice and D6. You get 3 points back.
Thanks. Well,
And that does my turn.
Yeenoghu's
Yeah, I
gonna
suggest
attack
you run up into there.
Gerald. Trying to swat him away. Yeah.
I will use my reaction to shield.
You block the attack, deflecting the three-headed flail upwards. Hallstrom's going to run out here and just say, "May Torm bless you!"
Medic! Medic!
And he'll throw a 4th level healing word up to hit everyone in his vicinity. Mass healing word. Himself, Raven, Adrian, Bargle, Zyg, and Nico each get 8 points of healing. And at the end of Hallstrom's turn, Yeenoghu's going to continue trying to wail on Gerald. And the butcher reflects off your shield once more. The shield drops, and you're up.
You are very persistent, Yeenoghu, but perhaps you should be more concerned about yourself. I'm going to use my last 4th level slot to cast Dimension Door once more. And appear in this space to the north.
You just hear the loudest scream. It's like a shriek that just shudders. It just shudders all of the buildings. Like a howl in the wind.
And as my bonus action, I will burn 1 level 1 spell slot to create a sorcery point. And I will end my turn.
Yeenoghu is so furious, he spins around instantly, uses a legendary action to start stampeding back into the town square.
I point up there.
Nico.
Okay. Particularly dying. I am going to... I will cast a healing word on Zygon. That, and then you get a little puppy power, and then you add the... It's an additional 4 on top of that, so 18 total.
Get all about.
From the life clericiness.
There you go. That might
It'll
get you one
be
hit.
17. It's 1 plus, 2 plus the spells level, so 1st level spell would
Oh yeah, 3. Yeah, okay.
17.
17. And then I am going to try and shoot Yeenoghu with a firebolt. Aha, I might move up a little bit. Let me move over where I'm going to go first. Wow, so I'm not around the things.
Yeah.
That misses. Okay. And I use my bonus word. Okay.
Alright, Bargle, it's a 1d10 for you, my friend. And you're left just shocked from the impact. Not able to take an action or move this turn. And recover at the end of your turn. Alright, Jess is gonna just go back into the temple.
Just going to go back looking delicious.
Yeah. She goes and innocently retreats back into the temple.
Puts a little
Innocently,
oil on
like
it.
seasoning herself with herbs and spices.
Yeah, you just see a giant roast ham just moving backwards into the temples. She slips over and lands on some olive oil, spills all over herself, and also
Holy oil.
she knocked over a shelf that contains 11 herbs, and they fall all over.
Secret herbs and spices. Okay, speaking of the
I
person
don't know
who's
how
going
else
to
to
be...
entice you, Zygon. You know what you must do.
Oh, he's going.
Alright,
Let's go.
okay.
That did it. Secret herbs and spices.
Yeah, that did it. You know, KFC, one of the talents of my paladin order. Okay. Let's see, that was my move. I'm just going to go ready an attack on him as soon as he passes by within melee range.
Adrian, you're paralyzed. Just basically for 1 round. When you open your eyes, you can't move a muscle.
Even I went unconscious.
Yeah, that didn't kill you, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, it just takes you out for 1 round. So it goes away right now on Yeenoghu's turn.
Me and Adrian both point up there. He's up there.
He hands his head around with his tongue waggling out of his mouth.
So many tasty treats to choose from.
He just
Go away.
marches into the middle of everyone. He's going to fling his flail at Halstrom. And ting, that actually misses Halstrom. He's going to fling his flail at... He's going to move here, actually, and then he's going to fling his flail at Bargle. And that... Oh, it hits. That's going to be another confounding blow for you, Bargle. Make a wisdom save.
Go, Bargle, be wise. Be wise. Yay!
He resists this time, taking 11 bludgeoning damage. And then he's going to swing the flail at Raven. And it hits. And Raven, you need to make a constitution saving throw. He attempts to paralyze you. You feel every bone in your body breaking. You take 12 bludgeoning damage, and you're paralyzed for 1 round.
I've got you right where I want you.
And make no mistake, Yeenoghu may be a bit brash, but he knows what he's doing.
Paralyzed, pointing up between the 2 buildings up there.
Raven, at the end of your turn, Yeenoghu's going to take 2 legendary actions, and he's going to go on his rampage of biting everyone. He's going to try and bite Bargle. And he chomps Bargle for 6 piercing damage. He chomps Adrian. He chomps you for 12
Goodbye,
piercing
Adrian.
damage.
I will try to dodge it. So
You
that
roll to
will
the side, and one of his teeth just glances you instead. You take 6 points of damage. Prevent yourself from being knocked back unconscious.
It saved me.
He's gonna bite Raven, and it's a critical hit because you're paralyzed. And Raven, you're bit for 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
He's gonna chomp Halstrom and miss, and then he's gonna chomp Zygon and chomp Zygon for 18 piercing damage. Halstrom is going to wonder how he burned through so many spell slots. He's
Touch
got,
Zygon
just about nothing
inappropriately.
left. I've just been burning them like crazy. This is why I don't control other people's characters usually, but hey. He's going to
This
do
is
his
the
thing.
fight to do it.
Mass healing word on everyone except for Nico. Oh no, actually he'll get everyone, 6 people.
Everyone
6
except
healing
the
for
person
all.
behind me.
Halstrom, Zygon, Raven, Adrian, Bargle, Nico. And that annoys Yeenoghu. Stop healing! He screams out, and he does a bit of a hefty blow at Halstrom with Butcher. It hits Halstrom, and this is like a swat away, so it's like he's got a fly swatter. And Halstrom is just launched 15 feet back into the air. He falls down on the ground prone, taking 21 bludgeoning damage. Yeah, he probably should have, but Halstrom's been annoying him with all that healing. Gerald.
Alright, let's see what I can... Okay, so I'm going to look to the south and cast Slow. I want it to hit no one else besides Yeenoghu.
Okay. You see this weird wavy ripple in a 40-foot cube start to swirl around. Your darkness goes away, and Yeenoghu gets a 20 on his saving throw.
You will pass. And I think that will be my turn.
Nico.
Oh, you're in the boondocks up there. Nobody's dying.
Where you are, Gerald, you look over and you see a sign just saying like El Terrell 500 feet this way. Like,
Okay. I'm just going to just try and hit him a couple times.
yeah, he's very badly hurt. Blood dripping down his skull face.
Well, try and have a firebolt.
Hit.
Let's get puppy, and then some hurt.
The firebolt hits him for a total of 8 damage with his resistance.
And then I'll move him up 30. And then this, I've ended my turn. Oh. And then he'll take his flame seed at him.
It's an arrow miss. Bounces off one of Yeenoghu's 17 shields. Argle.
And we're gonna go at him recklessly.
Miss. Hit. Oh, look at that damage.
That was a nice radiant weapon.
Yep, max.
Yeah.
You jump up and hit him for 28 radiant and slashing damage, and the rest fire damage is resisted. And you just smash the axe straight through his nose and like cracks his skull open, and his face is like splitting apart. His eyes are being covered in his own blood, and he is like swaying from side to side. But even with this big, basically you've split his face in two, he's still going on an absolute rampage.
Well, that's it.
Megan.
Okay. Spiritual weapon hit.
You may want to get within 5 feet so you have advantage, Zygon, or not.
Oh, right.
It doesn't matter. It's a miss.
Yep. Okay. And then 2 swings. First attack, please hit. Oh, hello. Hello. 3rd level. Por favor. Pow.
That gets him. I'm just gonna stab him with the dagger just as he's falling, because
It doesn't finish him off, but pretty much. I mean, you take the warhammer, and he goes to bite down on you, and you just jam the radiant hammer straight into his mouth, and it sears off his jaw, which just falls onto the ground with radiant energy spilling out. And he's just looking like even scarier now. Half his face is missing, his eyes are burning and covered in his own blood. He's just going absolutely psychotic.
Yep. And that was first. Second attack, please. Please hit as well. 22.
That hits. And,
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You gonna smite?
It was good. Yeah, I'm going to smite second level.
Use them if you got them.
Are you second level? Says you're out.
Oh, sorry. First level then, I guess. I had not known I was out of first, second level spots. I should.
Alright, so it'll be.
I should check that.
First level would be
Yeah.
Look, lucky
Wow.
sevens.
What's the old?
21 damage. Alright, you take the warhammer and you
What are the odds of that?
just churn it straight into his chest, like where his heart is, or should be, and you pull the warhammer out and there's this big cavity in his chest, and his heart is basically incinerated, and yet he's still standing.
God damn it.
Don't you get it? I cannot be
Okay.
killed. You cannot alter reality with some little dream. We have the Bleeding Citadel, and the sword will be ours soon.
Invoke the power of friendship.
Yep. We've got the power of friendship on our side, and that'll save us that'll save us all.
Adrian, you can
Also, the power of sneak attack. Kill him, please.
help you to stand up.
I say, you will see about that, and I roll out. Disengage.
So you're disengaging with action. You'd have to stand up. So you can only go
Oh.
15 feet unless you're
15 feet.
Dashing.
Yeah, I moved 15 feet.
I think he started from here.
that was 20.
Oh, wait.
One less.
There
That's
you go.
15.
It is ship base. Wow.
And the daggers sink into him, and it still doesn't do anything to him. He just seems unkillable at this stage. Like his heart's gone, his lower jaw's broken away, his top of
Yeah.
his skull's split in two.
Please want to save that. That will be my turn.
And doesn't look like he can kill him. He's going to attack Raven. And he's going to turn that into a hefty blow. It's an automatic
Push.
critical hit. Go! And he hits you for 56 points of damage, Raven.
Awesome sauce.
He's going to attack Vargul next. He hits. Vargul, make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, +5. Because of the power of friendship. There you
You
go.
resist the paralyzing blow, taking 11 bludgeoning damage. Next attack on Zygon. Miss. As a bonus action, he's going to bite Raven. Maul him. And he bites you, Raven. You
Two
fail
fails.
2 death saving throws.
That's okay. Lulu will save me.
It's not looking good. He seems to be immortal.
It's just a dream. I disbelieve.
All of a sudden, you hear this trumpet, a mighty trumpet, coming from above. And everyone turns their attention upwards.
Not me. I roll over and suck my thumb.
The cackling demon lord Yeenoghu, he shuts what's left of his face, which is not much. And he narrows his eyes, gazing up toward the sky. All of a sudden, this brilliant beam of radiant light pierces through the grey haze in the ceiling of this dream. And it's just like a flash of energy. All of a sudden, you just see this angel, powerful angel, streaking down from above. She's mounted on the back of a gold fur mammoth with feathered wing. She shoots down from the sky and she slashes this luminous sword once across Yeenoghu's chest and utters a quick spell.
Yeah, she is.
She's innocent. She looks like ham.
Frickin' kill stealer. Totally had him right where we wanted him.
You can't
You should
kill
kill her
him.
and eat her for that.
I could do it.
You can't kill him. She has
No,
to
only
banish
with
him.
the.
Angel wings tastes better than buffalo wings.
All of a sudden, reality changes. All the buildings are repaired in this exact moment as when she impacts Yeenoghu, healing energy just washes out across this entire landscape. These two jagged stalagmites of infernal rock burst up out of the ground, and this red glowing portal appears within the arch. And there's this glowing rune of energy on Yeenoghu's chest from where Zariel had hit him. And then Zariel, Yeenoghu starts stumbling back, and Zariel and Lulu, who's in her mammoth form, by the way, they back up, and then all of a sudden Lulu lets out this big trumpet. And she rushes Yeenoghu, ramming her head into him.
Don't step on me.
And hits Yeenoghu in the chest, and the Demon Lord is sent tumbling through this portal. Gone. Vanished. She doesn't waste any time. She quickly goes over and touches you with the tip of her finger, Raven, and this radiant energy hums over you, and you're healed for 40 hit points instantly, just by her touching you. And then she flies up, and splitting image of this statue. It's Zariel, except she's blindfolded. Zariel in her angel form, obviously. And she looks around at all of you, and she dismounts Lulu, and Lulu trumpets at you all.
Thanks for your help! Who are you guys?
I'm Raven. This is my friend Zygon. He's cursed by demon. Can you fix that?
Yes, please. Milady Angel.
Zariel just hovers a foot off the ground in a standing posture. She says, "You have fought
Drive your
well.
sword into my heart, Zygon, and eat me."
You have fought well to protect the village of Idle Glen." And she pokes you, Zygon, and when she touches you, her touch alone is enough to revert you back to your regular form.
Thank
Thanks, Zariel.
thank Torm, thank Zariel. Oh, and Lulu, we're friends you haven't met yet. That's who we are. Yep.
We did this through the power of friendship.
Yep, we
That's
have been taught, the power of friendship.
The power of
We learned-
friendship.
We learned from you.
Well, we will learn it from you. Time memories are very weird, but
You
yeah,
guys are funny.
we're your friends.
Sure. Anyone who helps Idle Glen is a friend of mine. Anyone who protects the innocent is a friend of mine.
Awesome. Now get in the glove box and let's go.
Yeah. Again, she was not alive for that. Shut up.
Alright, Zariel doesn't really say anything more than that. She's just kind of hovering here, looking at that portal. As feel free to join everyone as well there, Gerald.
Oh yeah, Gerald will come running in from the north, double over, hold a single finger up. Just give me a minute. Out of breath.
Thought you were gonna say he's changing your pants.
Oh yeah. Those probably required changing like
Dude.
several seconds ago. Like
Lulu introduces herself.
I'm guessing you must have heard my name from someone else, but I'm Lulu, and this is Zariel. We're here to protect Idle Glen.
Oh, wonderful. Of course you are.
well, thank you. Well, thank you for finishing what we couldn't. That was definitely
Hey, that is unfair.
Oh yeah, that demon lord. He had some sort of spell on him. You couldn't kill him. We've sent him into hell. We're gonna finish him off there. We're just waiting for our buddies. Oh, there they are now!
And you look over to the main road, the Idle Glen Road, and you see 4 war horses with 4 warriors mounted on their backs. All 4 of which you recognize. Whom you recognize. There is Olanthius, the Death Knight. Harriman, the Narzugon. Jander Sunstar, the vampire.
So even when he was a paladin, he was still like regularly drinking blood just for fun. It's good to know.
He's got a long history.
Okay.
And Gale, the one who took the sword of Zariel and plunged it into the ground to create the Bleeding Citadel. And you notice that she has this fresh, deep cut on her cheek, blood streaks down her cheek. They, the 4 Hell Riders, they're dressed in Hell Rider armor. They bear the colors and crest of El Torel. They march forward and they stop. And Yale dismounts. She approaches you all. Well fought, adventurers. Anyone would think you're Hell Riders, but you're not a part of our retinue. And as you look behind them through the hazy border of this memory, you see hundreds and hundreds of Hell Riders starting to gather. There's a full army here. I am Yale. Who are you all? Where do you hail from?
Raven?
I'm Raven of Eltrell.
Yeah, we are some of us, most of us, we're here to defend Idle Glen. We may not be part of a storied alliance such as the
Bad guy's name?
Hell Riders, but what?
Don't the bad guy from the beginning that took the book.
Oh, the Van Tampers?
Yeah.
Oh no, the head of the I forget his name. Yeah, him.
Yeah. Beware of him in the book. There's gonna be some bad stuff in that book. You should read it and stuff under right light. Apparently there's some infernal stuff.
Yeah, just be careful out there. But
What? What do you mean? What do you talk of? Who is this Stavius Krieg? That is not the High Overseer.
Well, that's the
He will
High
be.
Overseer, and
He will be.
I think you've clouded your mind due to the heat of battle. You are being confused.
damn time travel.
It has no point. I mean,
She looks at you confusedly. I've not any inclination to waste my words with those who are so confused of mind. You did fight well, though.
To your souls.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, we're not necessarily all scholars here, so Yeah, so forgive us if we're unintelligible. But we're here through the power of friendship, so Lulu's cool with us, right?
Power of friendship.
You did save Idle Glen, but I think you'd best rest. Perhaps you were concussed in battle. If you hail
Yeah,
from
for some
El
reason,
Terrell,
she's still...
then I command you to stand down. We have an army now. We have arrived. You've done enough for your part. Stand down and get some rest. We'll take it from here.
Just remember that when Elturel gets pulled into the demon realms.
I mean, unfortunately, I say to our group, not necessarily to them, that the facts that we're still here means there's still more to come. So we probably should rest up because
Yep. Okay, we will...
otherwise we would have been gone by now.
But if we can close that portal, we
Yeah.
can stop the cycle.
Well, I mean, this is
We're
just a
doing so-
memory, so this is we're talking amongst ourselves, right? This is just a memory, so
Zariel,
regardless of what we do.
Then says, wait. And when that happens, everyone cannot move.
Ah,
That's just
You're all
rude.
frozen in time.
imagining,
And,
even though I don't have... Go ahead, sorry.
What is the meaning of this?
She looks at you through her blindfold. Strange. I always know a lie. The words that come from their mouths are not lies. Go ahead, Yale. March on. You too, Lulu. I'll join you shortly. Yale nods, and the four Hell Riders march forward. Yeah! They charge into the portal, vanish. And you see a stream of Hell Riders now starting to march through the portal. Lulu, she stomps over.
Thanks again for saving Idle Glen. The power of friendship. I hope I meet you guys again someday.
I think you will.
She jumps through the portal.
Don't remember the glove compartment. That totally didn't happen. You were dead.
And Zariel then says, we are leading our incursion into Avernus. We will slay Yeenoghu and all of the evil within, once and for all.
Yeah, just watch yourself. You don't get overzealous and become evil yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I am pure.
Because that could happen, you know.
That
Shit.
is not possible. For
Really?
I am
You know
the
I'm not lying.
embodiment of pure goodness.
Listen, why don't you tell me a few of your favorite things? Besides, like
Listen.
Lulu.
You fought well. You fought against Yeenoghu. That is no easy feat. Yeenoghu slaughtered those I swore to protect. I can stop him, and others like him. I might have to give up all I stand for. Everything. But if I could stem the tide of chaos and save many lives from the demonic terrors of the abyss, of hell, then it will be worth it. I want to ask you all, starting with you. She hovers over towards you, Raven. Were you in my place? Would you have done the same? Would you risk it all to save others?
I would risk my life, yes, but not my soul. I have to become them and do even worse.
She hovers on over to Gerald. Were you in my place? Would you have done it differently? Would you risk it all to save others?
I will risk everything for the right price, but I'm not sure the benefits for me personally would entice me in your circumstance. But I see why you've done what you've done.
She looks to Zygon next. Your soul is tainted, but now you are cleansed. We must not let evil take a hold of us. Were you in my place? Would you risk it all to save others?
Well, considering the taint was from trying to save others, I would, it would be in character. Yes, yes, I would risk everything, even corruption, if it would save others.
Would you? She goes to the flame corgi next. Were you in my place? Would you risk it all to save others?
I wonder why he's.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it speaks primordial, but yeah, it's like I die all the time. I give all the last measure, and anytime they ask for it,
Good boy. Who's a good boy?
I'm faithfully devoted.
She understands what he says. She turns to Bargle next. You let anger get the best of you, but you fight for a reason. Were you in my place? Would you risk it all to save others?
You already have.
Would you head through that portal and finish off the Demon Lord, even if it cost your life? If you died in the process, never to return, if you irreputably changed, would you still do it then?
He looks down at his long legs. I've kind of changed this path already.
That's making me very uncomfortable. She flies over to Halstrom. I can do something about that in a moment, she says. And
it's a tactical advantage. I like.
You literally look like a flamingo. And Halstrom.
Slender orc. The slender.
You're wearing skinny jeans.
Halstrom will, and being a paladin of Torm, I'm guessing his answer is yes. I mean, sorry, a cleric. And finally, she hovers over to Adrian. You search for something. Your path leads you here. For your own reason. If you're in my place now, and you had the Demon Lord on the back foot, would you enter that portal? Would you risk it all? Would you give your life to save 100 more?
I will try to avoid that. I value myself most, you know. Is that immoral?
There is no
Evil
right
just
or wrong
misunderstood.
answer. I hear only the truth.
Well, there is always the way. And I say your way has had flaw.
Thank you for your response. Morning Lord, guide our blade. Those of you who wish to risk it all, follow me. And she flies down into the portal. And if you want to follow her, if only you would be willing to give your life to save others, enter the portal. If you answered no, then do not.
Well, I'm not here to die, so
I'm guessing Halstrom's gonna go in.
Rambo Halstrom. That's his first name.
Puppy will come.
Your,
Come on, puppy.
Your response was with puppies, Nico.
I'll go in with them. I don't know.
And it's all a giant psych. The portal disappears and we're all just standing there.
You can say something as well, Nico. You didn't have to just take
No.
the puppy's response. But I'm guessing
It's-
whatever the puppy conveyed, you're one and the same.
I'm on the fence, but I can be on this side of the fence.
It's not too late. You don't have to enter the portal if you don't want to. Once you go in there, there's no turning back. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Baldur has a point.
A mote of light shines down on the portal, banishing it, leaving you guys here still in idle Glen.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a
I guess
beam of sunlight, pure sunlight. You still are not able to move though, and it's not a moonbeam, but it's a sunbeam. It's even worse. I mean, it's not like
Okay,
the spell.
Oh no, I'm a vampire.
We all have +5 to the con save. Don't forget.
You guys gain a blessing from Lathander. Charm. It's a charm of vitality. It allows you to give yourself the benefit of a potion of vitality as an action. Once you do so, charm vanishes from you. So,
What's
what
a potion of
happens is
vitality?
this little golden medallion. It appears around your neck. It contains a sunburst symbol as the necklace, or as the pendant. And when you invoke the blessing, it vanishes. So those of you that said yes, gain that blessing. Those of you that were not willing to, for
Screw you.
personal reasons, don't receive the blessing. That's okay. You're true to your character. You guys get inspiration instead, Gerald and Adrian. And I'll give you.
What's the potion of vitality do?
Give you a handout for that.
Removes any exhaustion, cures any disease or poison for the next 24 hours. You regain maximum hit points for any hit die you spend.
Cool.
You guys all gain that blessing. And with that, there's just a pure light. That beam of sunlight expands, a flash of bright light. It heals you instantly. Everyone is completely healed up. As if you just taken a long rest. And it's so very bright that it leaves everyone blinded. And I'm going to just grab everyone's tokens here too. I think what we'll do now is
Bee break.
take a 10-minute break. Maybe we might have to do 15. Because I need you guys to actually level up.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Did the
Level up to level 12.
Shazam.
did the material components that you used while you're in there go away?
Yeah, it was real enough that those got used.
Okay. Take off 100.
So let me make sure you've got the character mancer on. Yeah, probably the quickest way. It's not, at least level 12's not massive, so it should be pretty easy.
No,
to
just a
level up
feeder.
during the break.
Yeah, it's a feat. It's a feat level.
Okay. Have a think about what you're going to get. Level up to level 12, and make sure you're rested up. And we'll come back in 10 minutes. If you still need a bit of time to pick something, don't worry if you're not done by that time, because there'll still be a little bit of time. There's something else that's going to happen before you're going to get into any fights. So see you guys back in about 10. No, I'll make sure the compendium's on too. That might help if you need it.
Uh-oh.
What's uh-oh?
I think I clicked the character manager before you turned it on. Now I can't bring out my sheet.
Just
Close
close
it
it
and-
or reload your page. It's on now though.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I'll see you guys back soon. How's everyone doing there?
Good.
Yeah,
Done.
back and leveled.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens now. So, here in Idle Glen, that memory has vanished.
Finally.
A beam of sunlight has now obscured your vision as it spread outwards. You have found yourself blinded by the light.
Wrapped up like a douche
Yeah.
in the middle of the night.
So, as your vision fades, it soon returns. And you find yourself in a temple. It's a huge temple. It has a 60-foot high ceiling. It has statues of people praising the sun, holding their hands up in joy. You're just at the entrance. When you look behind you, there's just a glowing archway of energy. It looks just like the one that you had entered when you'd come through the scout. Now, as you look further along, you see a dais, atop which glows the same sword that Zariel was wielding. The sword of Zariel. Suddenly, coming into view is a ghostly warrior. You recognize her as Yale, because you just met her, and also because of the streak of blood that was down her cheek. It's now a scar. She is translucent. You can see straight through her. The sword of energy is surrounded by this luminous sunlight as well. This is what the sword looks like. Oops, that is not what the sword looks like. This is what the sword looks like.
There we go. That's not a knife.
Yale. She steps forward, and as she does, Lulu appears next to her. She heads down a set of stairs that lead up to the dais, which the sword is stuck into the stone.
I remember everything now.
Lulu says, her voice floods your ears.
Look, it's Zygon. You're in trouble.
She was dead. It doesn't count.
Oh,
Idle Glen was the last straw. We followed Zariel to Avernus, but the evil there proved too much for us. Asmodeus appeared and promised Zariel infernal legions to end the blood war, but she had to give the Lord of the Nine Hells her fealty. She accepted and became an archdevil, but not before Yale and I took her sword, hoping it could redeem Zariel someday. I gave up my magic and my memories, and Yale gave her life to construct this place, this temple within the citadel, to protect the sword.
Lulu then flies off to the side, and Yale steps forward. A couple more steps. You have faced many trials to claim the sword of Zariel. I am sorry to say, you face one more. The hero who becomes one with this blade exists no longer. Which of you is brave enough to draw the blade and be gone forever?
Zygon will step up and say, I've always striven for redemption, and if this is it, then this is it.
You're not
Go
able to
outside,
cross
then.
the threshold, Zygon. You get blocked when you try to move any further than that.
I mean, we've come all this ways. I'm not the best of sword fighters and whatnot, but
Is it two-handed sword? Because I like two-handed thing.
Giggity.
Gale says, it is not a matter of how you hold the sword. It is a matter of who holds it. It is a matter of being brave enough to draw the blade and be gone forever. Again, Zygon, you attempt to step forward and woof, you get knocked back.
Raven will attempt it. He'll give his life for El Terrell and to see everybody safe.
Can you tell me be gone to where? If
Be
someone
gone forever. You will be no more. You will cease to exist.
even their soul?
well, every fire's got to die out sometimes. So if this is my times,
There you
unless
go,
anybody
Raven
else
and
wants
Nico.
to do it,
No, Raven.
She's not letting me.
Well,
You have to consider
Bard will
your
attempt to walk forward.
afterlife.
Nico.
Exactly.
No, I'd be dead if if mercy wasn't shown to me when I was young.
What's your current
My
alignment,
time.
Bargle?
Unless it's been washed away, he's still lawful evil,
You're not
but his
able
base
to
alignment's
get any
chaotic good.
closer. You get bumped back as well. Anyone who is evil is not able to cross through this threshold.
I am lawful good.
Yeah, Sidon, your soul has been far too tainted by the Hidden Lord, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fair.
Can I step up? I'm culting natural.
What's your alignment, Adrian?
As I said, I am culting natural.
Oh, okay, neutral. Yeah. If you're not evil, you're not prevented from stepping forward, but only one person can draw the sword.
Look at
I have
Hallstrom.
no intention to throw that sword.
Ask Hallstrom for an atonement.
that means I started this whole thing, so we might as well end it here. So unless Hallstrom or anybody else, or even.
Yeah, I'd try, but I think I got evilized by the land, so maybe Hallstrom can give me a atonement or something there.
So what's I got to do?
No, Nico is the one who's stepping forward.
Okay.
Yale says, you must draw the sword. You
Here's some pen
will
and paper.
become one with the blade, and you will exist no longer.
All right, guys, let's
See you later,
do
dude.
this.
Torm be with you.
Like, see you never. I mean, you will be no more.
Give myself a little liquid courage.
I guess final liquid
All
courage.
right, and then I'll try and pull it out.
With Hearthstone is here. in the person, so
I
can-
don't think he's.
I think it's a bit late for that now.
Like,
Because
he's
Nico's already literally just grabbed the sword. And when you touch the sword, Nico, the sword judges you. It's not a matter of just drawing the sword. You need to be worthy. It reflects on everything you've done. And it deems you worthy. If you wish to, the sword will allow you to attune to it, knowing that you will be changed irrevocably, and Nico will be no more. He will cease to exist. What do you choose to do?
I will attune to it. We came all this reason.
All of a
way.
sudden, everything falls apart. When you touch the sword, there's an explosion of energy. Radiant energy washes out. from all
You're an angel.
directions, and it just blinds everyone. And you're left in the darkness. As you guys stand here, you find yourselves alone apart from each other in a void of pure darkness all around you. And Halstrom, you should level up to level 12 quickly and take a long rest while you're here.
I already did it. I heard you guys talking about it.
Oh, sweet. There we go. Cool.
Good job on all that spell slot usage.
Yeah, you did a fantastic job in the Yeenoghu fight, Halstrom. Just burned all your healing spells. I'm pretty sure you would have done pretty much the same stuff. Okay, anyway, so you hear Lulu's voice. And she has a confession to make. I'm sorry, guys. I made a mistake. I thought that if we go back in my memory, then we can change things. We can change the future. We can change reality. We can stop Yeenoghu from ever
Yeah,
getting the sword.
that is not how memory works. Does it?
I know. I was foolish to think that it would. I just had false hopes. But it did change something. Yeenoghu. He was defeated that day. But another evil took his place. I've dropped the ward now. I'm here with Yale in the temple. But it won't be long till Yeenoghu's forces breach the door and take the sword of Zariel.
We're on our way.
You must move quick. You must
Wait.
get here. And all of a sudden, Lulu's voice fades away.
Wow.
Completely. And you look around to just find yourselves going through that door. You know that door that you entered through the scab? Where the runes were and you'd fought the Nalfeshni? It's like a split second later. It's literally like you've just walked through that door now. And as you do, you find yourself in a cave. Come quick, please. Lulu begs you guys, and one by one, you find yourselves in this cave. So, when you look behind you, this is the door. This is the entrance to the Bleeding Citadel. Flame Corgi's gone at the moment too, Nico. As you look around you, you find yourself in what looks like a just like natural cavern, like the ground of Avernus. And then this huge alabaster citadel starting to rise up off to your left. There's a small jagged ledge. It's a 3-foot drop down, and you can see some stalagmites jutting up out of the ground. Ahead of you, there is a more demon. A few of them. You can hear them squabbling. They look like they're more teeth than anything. They have these gigantic maws and 3 eyeballs, devoid of any pupil. Long claws, and they just kind of jump from side to side. They don't really seem to have too much balance, and they don't really acknowledge your guys' presence when you're here. So, welcome to the Bleeding Citadel. Everything you just experienced was just a memory in the flash of an eye. It's all gone. You've just stepped through into the Bleeding Citadel now. What do you guys do?
We run for the sword.
I
Poke
step
Nico to
aside.
see if he's still the same.
Yeah,
Are you same?
he's still the same. You don't have any sword. That was all just part of Lulu's memory.
I do feel a bit judged, but other than that, I'm feeling good. So we should get going though, like quickly.
I step aside and hide. Because that is what dogs do.
Alright, make a stealth check before you get down, Adrian, just to kind of slip down there. Alright, you quickly slip down and hide around the corner, and these more demons don't really seem to pay you any attention. You actually notice something as well, Adrian, over near this other ledge, which is about 3 feet high. There is another more demon just standing here next to a stalagmite. And it's just not doing anything, it's not moving, it's just standing.
So, anybody know what way we're supposed to be going? It would have been good if that was part of the memory.
I guess that way, because that looks like an entrance to a temple to me. It's not rock.
Right. The ceiling in this cave is 20 feet high. This alabaster citadel, made of white stone, just goes all the way up to the ceiling with a relatively smooth white stone wall.
And how far down was this slip thing?
They're 3 feet, so it's difficult terrain, basically. You can climb up and climb down.
Alright guys, let's go get him.
Yep, I guess so.
Alright, there are, you notice torches in sconces, flickering orange light against walls. And as you guys jump down, these more demons start to gather. A couple of them start to spill out, jumping off these small ledges down sets of stairs. And they start to see this wicked flick of all their claws and teeth, and then when they get about there, they start to rush you guys. So let's roll initiative. And more demons.
I'm the first.
Hey, Seb, I was going to try to cast light, but is it too late?
You can cast light, sure. I'd say if you start casting a spell, that kind of it would provoke them straight away. When you're casting a spell, they think that you're going to attack them or something, so it would initiate initiative anyway.
Oh, wait.
There you go.
Yeah, if you start like chanting or whatnot, swirling your hands around, they see that as a threat. Alright, Adrian, you are up.
I step aside and I saw that one, and I will throw some daggers.
When you step out, you won't be hidden anymore. You're in direct line of sight of the more demon.
I have advantage nonetheless, so I will throw one and throw
Hit.
second. So that will be
30.
Aren't they automatic crits? Oh yeah.
That's
No,
only if
no.
they're surprised.
Yeah.
But it still kills the more demon instantly. Both daggers fly over and they hit the more demon and it just dissolves straight into this little pile of ichor. 34 damage.
I had a chance to surprise them, but I guess you guys just ruined it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been able to be surprised. They were well aware of you guys anyway.
So
Unless you got up behind them or something. You can't instantly. They're very fickle little demons, these things.
I take hide action again.
Alright, you duck around the corner and hide.
Yes.
There's not too much to hide you though, Adrian. So if anything comes around the corner, they'll see you automatically. Zygon.
Okay. Let's see. Just going to head on up 30 feet.
And if you want to be good, you gotta kill some demons and eat their evil flesh.
Do they look like hams? No. No? Okay.
Sorry, will cleanse you of
first
your
attack.
floor, Zygon.
Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and swing. First attack.
Which one are you attacking?
This one.
Hit. And
Okay.
you just slam the warhammer into it. Radiant energy burns through it.
Okay. Second attack then. Not used to this being first business.
Hit. And you wipe that Moor Demon out. The radiant energy burns it away. To a pile
Okay.
of sludge. Maelstrom.
Hellstrom will move. 1, 2, 5. I'll cast Toll the Dead on this small demon to start.
And that was it.
Toll. And then I'll do a spiritual weapon right next to him.
I was just checking something then. What's going on there? The spiritual weapon hits it. And so I'm just fixing something up with the Moor Demon's character sheet. Alright, the spiritual weapon slams into it. 7 damage, breaks off a couple of claws and teeth. Slight injury. This Moor Demon's going to climb down the stairs. So these ledges, which you'll see a lot of on this map, they are 3 feet high. If you go up or down them, it's difficult terrain. If you use stairs, there's no difficult terrain. Doesn't require any ability check to go up or down them. And the Moor Demon just runs forward. It leaps into the air and tries to snap its maw onto Zygon. Miss. It just bounces on the ground. Gerald.
Alright. As a bonus action, I will cast Hex on this Moor Demon that's just run down the stairs. And as my action, I will cast Eldritch Blast on the same Moor Demon.
Hit.
Just turn my Hex on. Next.
Did
bolt.
you have Agonizing Blast?
Yes, I do.
What's your charisma?
Oh yes, it turns it off when I level up 5.
Okay. So the
Plus
first
5.
attack was 12 damage.
Yep.
Second one hits.
Fix.
No problem.
Okay.
Character
Just add 5 to
Mancer
these. I'll fix it up. I'll fix it up after.
Okay. Character Mancer is going to mess with your macros. Alright, so another 16 damage. And that Moor Demon's almost destroyed.
Alright, last bolt comes out.
And that's a hit. And 12 damage just melts it down into ichor and teeth, eyeballs and claws.
Alright, and I'll end my turn.
This Moor Demon just shambles forward and opens up its face and tries to clamp down on Zygon. And you just kick it back. It's pathetic and weak. Miss. Margle.
And going reckless on the Maw Demon.
Hit.
Bless is off by now. And all that other stuff is.
Yeah, so it's just the 21 damage. Alright, you hack through it, and oil-colored ichor sprays everywhere. It's almost dead. You swing again, but it jumps out of the way, and you strike the axe down into the stone ground. Another Moor Demon jumps off this little ledge, plops down there, and it shambles forward and tries to bite Zygon. And miss. Scratches against your armor. Raven.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna shoot this guy over here a couple times.
Hit. The beam crashes into it. Miss. 11 misses.
Okay. Yeah, push him into the wall.
And that hits. The beam slams into the Maw Demon. It's looking bloody, and you knock it back into the wall.
Uh-huh.
Another Maw Demon just falls off this little lip and tries to bite Bargle. Basically falls on him, and it just completely misses. Stumbles around, trips over. This Maw Demon runs up here and braces up against the stalagmite. Nico.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna just shoot the Maw Demon that's playing hide and go seek over here.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot a fireball at it. Bah.
Yeah. You incinerate it. It seems to be resistant to fire, and it's still just barely standing, but mostly it's incinerated. You almost finish it off.
Alright, and what is it to get down from here?
Difficult terrain.
Just difficult. Alright. So I'm just gonna scoot by over here, 5, 10.
Another Maw Demon comes shambling forward, and it runs up to Haustrom and tries to chomp him. And does a jumping crit chomp attack. It attaches to your face for 15 piercing damage. And you just grab it off and throw it on the ground. Another Maw Demon just jumps up at Zygon and tries to bite him. And that hits. One of the tooth pierces into you for 14 piercing damage. Got a decent bite on them. They do hit. And final Maw Demon just jumps down here and tries to bite Bargle. Miss. Trips over it on its way down. Adrian.
Move up. Throw dagger at this one's back.
Alright, slipping around the corner here, the demons are not really paying attention to that area, so you can remain hidden for that attack.
Yay!
Yeah, they will never ever aware of your presence to begin with. And both daggers hit.
So that will be 28 point of piercing.
Both daggers stick into the Maw Demon and then vanish, leaving that
That's
thing
alright.
gripping an ichor.
Well, I hide again. I don't know if this will work, but
You won't be able to hide from him now.
yeah.
You don't need to make a stealth check. Well, I mean, you can hide from something else still anyway, I guess.
Yeah, even though I rolled natural 20, I don't think it is relevant. That will be my turn.
You'll be hidden from the pit fiend that's sneaking up behind you.
Well, at least there's that.
Zygon.
Okay. Going to hit this guy. That's already damaged. First attack.
And it's absolutely melted away.
Yep. Unfortunately, I cannot follow my paladin precept, which is probably why I wasn't worthy. So I'm not. I'm not
I
smiting.
start to get some heart palpitations from not smiting.
Okay. Okay. Going to hit that guy.
That hits, and radiant energy starts to melt that one down with a big crush from the Warhammer blow. It's bloodied.
Okay. That's my turn for now.
Haustrom.
I'll cast a spell. So, Spirit Guardians. Then I'll move my spiritual weapon A lot of spirit going on here. To attack this small right here. So,
Hit.
I have advantage, right?
I can never remember how Vargul's ability works. I think you have to be... I don't even know. You have to show me
It's
again.
anything that's within 5 feet of him, you have advantage on.
Okay, so yes, you do have advantage on that. So that works on
sweet.
ranged attacks as well then, right? Or is it
I
only
think that's
melee?
the way it does. No, I think the target has to be within 5 feet of Bargle. I think that's the way it works.
Advantage on melee
I have to
attack
be
rolls
raging. I'm not
against
raging
someone.
right now.
Oh, you have to be
Okay,
raging.
okay.
Oh.
No one knows
I have
how
to be
this
raging,
works
yep.
because no one's ever taken this before.
I'm the 1 out of 100 that took this
Well, we're
one.
slowly learning. Alright, so yeah,
Yeah,
you have to
it's,
be
you know-
raging. It
Bear
would have
Totem,
worked if
Wolf
he was
Totem.
raging.
What am I
Anyway.
gonna pick?
Again, it's totem of the not bear. We've established this.
Alright,
I could have the single most broken level 2 trait in the entire game, or something else, not that.
Alright, you feel like the spirit guardian is going to finish it off anyway. They're just getting schmelted by that too.
Yeah, so 8 to this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm done.
Gerald.
Alright, Gerald will step forward. Bonus action. Move Hex to this Moor Demon. And then shadowy pulse of energy will lance out at it. Just blast.
Will it miss? It kind of just fizzles out. That hits. And you got the agonizing in there. Okay.
Yep.
And both beams slam into it. The first one softens it up. The second one almost slaughters it.
And that will be my turn.
Hey, Seb, I forgot to say, of course, everybody's immune to it. I forgot to say that I can see
I mean,
my
to
group
what, sorry?
for the
Oh,
Spirit Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'll always presume you do that. I'll only just...
Okay.
Yeah, whenever you do it, I presume that you exclude
Except
your
for
allies.
Raven.
But yeah, that's... Well, I said allies. I said friends. So... but yeah, I'll only just like mention that if there's someone that you can't see, just so they know not to go in it. Alright, Bargle.
Recklessly attacking the Southern Maw Demon.
And you guys also have 11 temporary hit points from me as well. Except for you.
What's that? What's that from, Raven?
Oh, that's my celestial radiance thing.
Oh, we took a long... Was it a real long rest, or just like a... You've been
It
zapped?
it wasn't. It was a long rest. It was a long rest. As if you'd taken a long rest. So yeah, technically, it was a long rest. So everyone should get those 10 hit points as well. Alright, Bargle, you just splatter that Moor Demon. It is wiped out.
Alright. Next one.
That hits, and that Moor Demon is also absolutely splattered into pieces. 40 damage.
Step over this one. Well, howdy. Bonus action.
And that hits. You wipe the floor with it. It's just a stain of teeth and eyeballs and claws all over the ground.
Next long rest, Hellstrom needs a holy
10.
weapon.
18. I'll take the attack of opportunity as I move up.
Okay. You can see the grand entrance to a large citadel up ahead. The Moor Demon jumps at you and tries to bite you, but it's too slow. This one's going to make a wisdom save. And it gets schmelted for... I think it already rolled. Take that.
Yeah,
first one.
sorry. I don't know if you'd
13
like to take that one or not.
Yeah, you can use the first one. Alright, 13
Okay.
points of radiant damage. And it doesn't even have the insight to try and get out of the Spirit Guardians. It just tries to bite Zygon again. And it chomps him, it misses, and stays there.
Because it knows if it leaves, it's going to die anyway.
Raven.
Alright, shoot this guy again. With one.
Miss.
Or not.
Miss. You hit the wall. Or the stalagmite.
Stop dodging!
Let's go.
Damn it, he made me mad.
Alright, that one just splatters it. Flattens it on the ground. Dead.
Don't you come back. Alright, and that's me. In the corner.
Nico.
All right. I feel like sometime in the next little bit, I'm gonna definitely want to have a puppy. So I'm gonna just go ahead and summon it on the back side of the over there. So just like, oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Power.
There you go. Let me drag him in.
This one on the left is hit for 4 fire damage. The one on the right jumps out of the way.
Gotta fix him now. He's got 66 hit points.
I'll make sure that saves. I'll fix that up for you now. And so next time you drag him out, it'll be.
Okay, and then he'll just sit at one of them, just the one on the left, just for. Ooh.
Miss.
Okay. All right, let me check everything else.
The Moor Demon fails the save for the Spirit Guardians. And it'll take the 3d8 radiant damage. Which might finish it off. Almost. Almost finishes it off. And all it does is try to chomp Bargle. Ah! It bites him. For 15 piercing damage.
Oh.
Heavy armor master work or magical attack?
No, it's not magic. So 12. 12 for this.
Oh, look. Good thing I gave you those temporary hit points. Woo.
Adrian.
I will finish up. Yep. I will throw. Take her at this one. I will throw. Take her at this one. 16
Are you
hits.
throwing both?
Oh right. I can't throw separately.
I don't think so. Let me double check that for you, actually. I'm gonna need to see if it's separate or not. Braces of flying daggers. Pull 2 magic daggers and immediately hold them. Yeah, you can throw them at different ones. It doesn't have to be the same. They're at the same time, but they can be at different targets.
One will go to that one. 16 hits.
Roll when you roll them. Roll both at the same time, because they both happen at the exact same time.
Because you can't choose after whether you hit one and then the other. So
Yeah.
you're going to say hit both,
They both
or
hit.
hit one.
They both hit.
And the sneak attack will go. Will go to this one and
Dead.
others.
You throw those 2 daggers and both daggers burst through the Moor Demons and turn them into Ichor. And they've been taken out.
To the ball.
Just stay out of the radiant there, puppy. But good to see you again. I didn't think so. I was ever gonna see you again. Oh, there's other stuff over here.
Bork? Bork? Bork?
There's like I see stairs and stuff over there too.
Bork?
Yeah, there's this tunnel. Is the stairs like the heading to the Bleeding Citadel? Does it look like?
Yeah, so I'll describe
like a door here,
areas to you guys as you inspect them. So firstly, let's take a look at this area. So you see a natural stone ramp descending to be flush with the floor. It moves over towards a 10-foot high, 10-foot wide tunnel. Beyond the tunnel, you can see the vague flickering of a torchlight further up ahead. There's a 10-foot high stalagmite towering above you over here, and there is quite a steep ledge. It's about 12 feet tall over to your north. Now, to the west here, you can see what looks like the grand entrance to the Citadel. There is symbolism all over the floor. It looks like some sort of perhaps religious symbolism, and there are a set of double doors set into the western wall. To your south and north, there's also a single door. The doors are made of wood, and everything is made from alabaster. All these ledges are 3 feet high, and these are just support pillars for the ceiling. There are flickering torches with orange flames jutting out of the walls as well. So, did you want to get that light cantrip up, Halstrom?
Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. I'll put on my shield.
Alright, you throw light on your shield. And how many temp hit points do you give everyone, Raven?
It is going to be 11 for them.
Alright, make sure everyone that you've got that 11 hit points, unless you got hit, and they got taken off from the battle. Okay. I think you got hit a couple of times, Bargle, as well. You definitely took a lot more than 12 damage. I don't know, maybe you missed the first attack. I think
I did?
Yeah.
I thought most attacks missed me.
You got bit twice.
Oh shit, then I missed it.
Okay. It was
My
like,
apologies.
yeah, it was like
It was
like
the first
14.
one.
Pick a number and I'll apply it.
There
it
you
was
go.
like
14 marks.
I'd have to look it up. Yeah, the first one was the second one was 14. I think the first one was like it was a crit. I think
15 I think. Yeah, I just scrolled up. It's 15 and 14.
Yeah, you got hit twice, pretty bad. Anyway, what do you guys want to do? Where do you guys want to go?
So we want to go in. Is this a door?
That is a set
I
of
mean,
double doors.
there does seems to be some templeness over down this yonder as well. So, I mean, we can look in that temple, and if there's nothing over there, then we can go to somewhere else. Over here, like there's a little hallway over here's.
Suddenly you hear some cackling, some chuckling, some voices coming from that direction to the east. It sounds like gnolls and some hyenas.
Those guys again.
What do you guys do? Sounds like there's gnolls over
We
there.
we shoo the radiance over to there. All
I
right.
say, what's so funny?
You call out to them.
I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Are you sure?
Because Raven would have.
I mean, we got to decide something. I mean,
There's gnolls over there.
You hear
Okay.
some gnolls. It sounds like they're
Okay.
barking at each other in gnoll. And
Well, we
So
know
let's
it's gonna be a fight down there. So do we want to go fight or go to the other door?
Well, we're in a hurry to get to the room there, so I think we should check the door.
Okay.
you don't feel like you're under the pressure to do a mad dash by any means. But you know.
Okay, well then less enemies now, less later. Have at 'em!
You think like within a day, basically. You're not going to wait more than, you're not exactly going to start going to sleep. That's what I'm trying to say with what
Okay.
Lulu said. She's
All
brought
right.
down the wards that protect.
All right, Bargles, I gone. Lead the way.
Let's go get him.
Where are we going? Are we going down the tunnel or are we going into the
This way.
citadel?
Guess we're going down the tunnel.
So you guys are moving to confront them.
Wait, why
Okay.
are we fighting?
Because
As-
if we
we
kill
got the
them now-
spirit gardens up now.
As you
I mean,
move
that-
up, straight away, pretty much when you get there, Zygon and the Gnolls take action. Does anyone else want to move up some more?
Before we head out,
Yeah, I'd be charging with Zygon.
I will check the door at least.
You're going to check the door now?
He's checking the door while we're going up, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm about to roll initiative, so if you want to be checking the door, that's your
I
prerogative.
will in the whole area and the door as well.
Okay, I'll roll initiative and you can check it on your turn.
Hey.
So, when you guys move forward, Zygon and Bargle and Halstrom, you see quite a large cave with a 20-foot high ceiling. There are, higher than that. It soars to 50 feet high, and the walls of this alabaster citadel match that height to the east. You see enormous stalagmites jutting up out of the ground, And there's a giant cliff off to your left, 30 feet high, you can't see over the top of. There are a bunch of gnolls and hyenas. They seem to have been enjoying themselves. The gnolls have fresh blood dripping out of their mouths, and they're chewing on some bones, which they toss onto the ground. As you look down around you, you see literally hundreds, if not thousands of bones scattered around all over the floor. There's a big alcove of them to the south. Some of them look like they've been here for a long time. They're covered with a green algae. The hyenas, they stop joking, and straight away they draw their longbows. They start calling out, and the hyenas start barking at you guys. And you're up first, Adrian. What do you do?
I check this floor and the door for traps and locks.
Okay. You can make a perception check to take a look for traps and see what you see. You can see the symbolism all over the floor. It's been etched into the
Well,
ground. And you...
Let's go. Jokes.
Your vision's
Something-
a little bit blurry at the moment, yeah. You get a bit of sand in your eye. You inspect the door. The door has these symbols that look like droplets on them, but you can't see any traps or anything like that.
Is there a lock at least?
It's strange. There could be locks. On each door, there is no handle. Instead of the handles, there is, it looks like a cascade, like a droplet. Like the same symbolism you're seeing here. And it does look like there could be a locking mechanism in there too. Any movement? You can start to hear the fighting going on to the east.
Yes, I will dash towards it. So that will be 30 and...
Keep in mind, if you jumped off these ledges, it's difficult terrain, so just deduct 5 feet from your movement.
and 30 feet again.
Alright, you rush forward. You start to hear hyenas barking. And the gnolls kind of just... they speak in their own language, which is basically just like some grunts and some squeals. And they let the hyenas loose. Hyenas start running forward. No one speaks Gnoll here. I don't think so. No one has the ability to comprehend and comprehend the Gnoll language. Okay.
I speak Gnollish.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
Okay. You never know. I mean, okay. Hyena is going to jump at Zyga and try to bite. It's just a regular hyena. There's nothing special about it.
I speak hyena.
Hey, that's not what his mom called him.
It doesn't do anything.
She calls him special all the time.
It barks and tries to bite you.
Shouldn't that swirling vortex of death be up by Halstrom?
It should actually. It didn't move along. Alright, the hyena is actually going to make a wisdom save too.
He was afraid.
And the hyena is just... It melts down to a puddle before it even bites Zygon.
Poor guy.
There's only
His
4
mom called
gnolls
him.
and 1 hyena.
Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty.
Okay, Gerald.
Alright, let's, how far is this? Alright, gonna step forward a little bit. Gonna bonus action Hex on that Gnoll there, and then Eldritch Blast.
Alright, Noel's got half cover.
Okay.
You got a reasonably good shot at it from that angle. That hits. The beam hits it, and just all this fur starts to fall out from the necrotic energy. It's almost dead.
Alright, next beam.
Miss.
Final beam, lances out.
Hit. And the Gnoll's face starts to look skeletal. Kind of looks like a little mini Yeenoghu. The Gnoll squeals and screeches, but it's still standing.
Alright, that'll be my turn.
The Gnoll is wearing these filthy looking hides. Fresh blood covers its face. All these bones are sticking out of its leather. It's got like leather straps wrapped around its waist. And it quickly slings this longbow over its shoulder, and it jumps up onto this platform. And it fires an arrow down at Zygon from its longbow. And Zygon, in fact, it would have had to move because of the stalagmite. Yeah, you have half cover against that attack. It misses. And then the gnoll's going to jump back and go behind the pillar for cover. There you go.
Okay. 10. Okay, so it's 20, 30. All right, there's a line that I'm not gonna run anything if I want to drop a fireball over there.
Where are you dropping the fireball?
These things are just stuff like right in the middle. If you could drop a template out and I can move it around.
Yeah, you should.
I just want to make sure it's not going to hit into this. I don't have to hit this pillar right in front of us.
You should drop the template before you roll the dice.
No, I was already on the thing, so that's fine.
So there's the template for you.
Okay, my bad. Get to move it. Yeah, there we go. Like there-ish. I just don't know if that's a wall or anything right there. But
you can
sure.
see the center of it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So re-roll the dice. It's just got to drop the template. You pick the location before you roll damage.
Okay.
All right. All the gnolls are going to try and dive out of the way of that, and all but one fail the saving throw. The ones that fail are instantly incinerated. You hear them scream and screech. The hyenas burst into flames, all roasted, and one gnoll managed to survive, and he's left scorched. You also see little bones around the area catch on fire, and that's about it. Pretty much clear them all out. Margot.
Oh. All right. Alright, so the last remaining gnoll, I'm going to give him a shot from the heavy crossbow.
Okay, he's got half cover. Miss. You hit the support pillar. The gnoll is snapping its maw covered in soot. Tyken.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to... Just going to move here. And take the dodge action.
Okay. Halstrom.
I'll also do dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'll bring my circle of death with me. Let's still got it up.
Alright, you run up and you start to see quite an extensive network of different rooms here, and then something very macabre. There is a channel that's been carved into the ground, and there is blood flowing through it. A big stream of blood flowing north.
Is it type A or B or O?
Oh, negative.
Oh, negative. Okay.
It's type O minus.
Type.
It's type O, but you're not positive.
Oh my.
Raven. These
Alrighty.
gnolls obviously were just not expecting any trouble. Seemed to be having a good time until you guys showed up.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to shoot him.
Hit. And you almost kill that gnoll. Hit it in the face, it spins to the side.
I'll shoot him again.
Hit. You hit it one more time and it collapses to the ground dead.
Alright, let me see what else I can see here.
That's it. They're all dead. Most of them got incinerated from the fireball.
I see Bargles. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I clicked end of turn
Yeah,
a few
well,
times.
It's the end of. There's nothing left to fight. So it's the
Oh,
end of
okay.
initiative.
Well, there you go. Fine. Be like that then.
There
It's
was
okay.
Yeah, they were mostly incinerated by the fireball.
I go back to where I came and try to figure how the door works or that
Okay.
symbol.
Usually, you gotta turn the handle.
There's no handles.
There is no handles.
No
Hmm.
Messiah.
You can make an investigation check, Adrian.
It is 12.
You
Can I
are.
inspiration?
Inspiration gives you advantage. It's not.
Oh,
It's not like a reroll.
Not a reroll.
So, you take a look at the doors, and there's obviously no handles. There are these two, they kind of look like teardrops, indentations on each side of the door where a handle should be. And there does seem to be some sort of locking mechanism in there. You feel like you could get your thieves tool in there and perhaps pick it.
I will try with inspiration.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check with your thieves' tools.
It is 26.
That fails to pick the lock.
Ugh.
It's truly bizarre. The inner part of the lock, it just doesn't make any sense. It's very, very intricate and complicated, and you're unable to pick it.
I mean, I could give it a try.
That's only one of the locks as well. There appears to be two.
Can I try another one?
You can try the other one, sure.
I'll try the first ones while you're at it. Was it Dex?
Yeah,
Thieves' tools?
dexterity check with these tools. Adrian, you try to work on the other lock.
Nope. I'm way out of practice at this.
And you guys, it's just way too complicated. There must be some sort of special key.
These are damn hard locks.
Yeah. I mean, we probably needs like keys or something, maybe.
I will go this way.
Okay.
Or maybe you can knock on it. Be like, hey.
Do I see this part of?
Alright,
I'm
we've got the party kind of split, so let's come back to you there, Adrian. Zygon and Raven and Bargle. What do you guys want to do? Some people are heading off one way and others are looking another way.
Should we investigate this temple thingy up here?
I just wanted to look at this place where all the nulls are. I mean, is there anything interesting in here?
There were.
As you look,
Aside from, just the nulls in general.
apart from the blood just blatantly flowing down this channel.
Yeah, let's.
You can
Aside from that.
So you see, alabaster walls. These ones are 50 feet high, and there seems to be these rooms in which this blood flows. There is a platform raised up 3 feet above this level, and there is all this symbolism all over the floor. You can see what looks like some sort of bloody altar in one of these rooms, and there's a door against the north wall, and there are hallways leading off into all these different chambers. There's narrow hallways, there's pillars everywhere, and there's a very large number of bones scattered all over the ground.
Try a religion-y thing to know about any symbols and
30
stuff.
foot high ledge behind you guys. You could make a investigation check. They're not actually religious symbolisms, these ones, Raven. They have no religious
To
bearing.
my scholarly study stuff. Being a scholar and all.
Mostly this looks like a good place to fire a longbow. It's raised up. You've got a broad view of the area. The symbolism on the ground, it seems to represent bloodletting, exsanguation. And judging from the large number of bones that you see around here, it looks like the gnolls are quite well fed.
Can we try to block where the blood is coming from or where it's going to?
I don't know. Where is the blood coming from? You don't see a source.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's try blocking some channels.
Yeah, is
Are you
it like
guys,
flowing?
splitting the party? Because you're pretty far away from everyone else.
We yelled at them to get over here. Or die.
Okay, I mean, we just can come back. I don't know what was going on here.
I was just going back.
I know. Get over here.
Yeah, let's look at this place. Might as well be thorough, right?
Yeah, the other place has got some locks over there. They're like real fancy. They're hard to get ins and whatnot.
Maybe
So
we'll find some keys over here when we stop all this blood.
Alright, do you want to split the party, Adrian? Keep in mind
coming with
that
us?
there are many things that could kill you instantly.
Horse too.
I will follow them. Yeah.
Hey Seb, I'll drop my spare guardian.
Okay.
Wait,
As you do that, something pops out.
And instantly
really.
kills you.
Flame Corgi
It's
comes
been
up and licks you.
waiting.
Yeah, don't forget there are many
Oh, Corgi.
creatures that could inflict serious damage on you guys if you're caught alone.
It's almost like this is hell.
No.
Okay, so I mean, there is literally just blood flowing. The channels themselves, it's you can't really gauge the depth of them, but you suspect that they're not very deep. They flow north, and a little bit of blood is spilt over here and there. There's a couple of bloody footprints on the ground, and there are a variety of different rooms and areas and altars. So you guys describe to me
Okay,
what
guys,
you're
there's,
doing and where you're looking, and I'll describe what you see.
There's a big bucket of blood stuff to the south we should go destroy and stop the blood
Yeah,
from flowing.
let's look for what's going on down there.
Okay. You head down into this.
I get to
intersection.
here and I tell
Alright,
them
you
I
notice
got to lead
something
the way.
quite bizarre. The blood, it actually flows in a different direction at this intersection. It flows seemingly uphill, 3 feet high, and over this
And both
ledge,
ways
underneath
in the snow.
a small gap under the door. There's also a number of rooms here. There's doors against the western wall, 2 of them. There's a door, 2 doors against the eastern wall, and a long 10-foot wide hallway that leads down to the south, where you can see what looks like a shell-shaped font, which blood spills out from.
I will try this door.
Alright, you pull the door open, and it's not locked.
Oh,
And
Now you've done it.
I
I'll
cast.
just move you here, because that's where you would be standing when you open it. And you look up ahead, you see a kind of like a square-shaped room. There's a torch hanging out of the western wall. And then there is this horrible stench. It smells like a rotting corpse. And you can start to see what looks like some sort of dead creature in an alcove.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Let's see. There you go. And I stealth in.
Alright. You can move up. You don't need a stealth check yet. What
Oh.
you see is a 5-foot high balcony, and then these carcasses in alcoves to the south. They are some sort of deformed humanoid shape that have been completely removed of their innards, as if something had devoured their internals.
That's disturbing. I
A hollow carcass.
sway.
It's an abyssal wretch.
Ugh.
Literally, talk to the hand.
Alright, moving up here, up this balcony, Adrian, you see more of these channels of blood flowing north and south and doors against the eastern wall.
I jump.
Right, step over.
And I will continue my way to...
Alright, we'll get back to you there,
What?
Adrian, because we've got everyone else here as well. Don't forget all your other party members. So, what do you guys want to do? Adrian's just vanished without saying a word.
Who? Don't
You guys
know.
want to try this door?
Wow.
Sure. Let's try that door.
I'll just investigation perception. I always forget to check to see if I'm gonna open
To look
up
at
and-
things, it's perception. To
Alright.
surmise things, it's
Perception.
investigation. You're gonna check it for traps. And
Yeah.
looks fine. No traps, blood all over the door, all over the handle. There's a little gap underneath the door in which this blood flows. You can hear it like flowing into something.
I'll take a piece of cloth or something so my hand doesn't touch it. Although I have gauntlet on, I guess, from armor. And open the door.
You open it and you see blood flowing down into a 20-foot square pool of deep red blood.
Can we tell if this is human blood or not?
Make a medicine check.
That's a good
Give it a
idea. I'll do the
taste.
Same thing.
Give it a taste and let us know.
Nah. I'll pass on that.
It appears to be a mixture of blood of different creatures. It's definitely not devil-like, or it's humanoid blood. You can tell that much. Humanoid blood. It's not like demon-like or devil-like or...
Human, elf, gnome, dwarf.
There's so much of it. You can't imagine how many creatures died to contribute to this much blood.
Zygon or Bartley, you
7.
want to lead the way?
A voice calls out
Sure.
from that room with the pool.
Hello, dear. Can I help you?
And it's Red Ruth. She just emerges from the pool of blood. She's
I was
completely-
not here when we dealt with her. Did we kill her?
Yes. She's
Okay.
completely naked. Well,
Ah!
but covered in blood. Blood covers her modesty.
You have to make a save versus fear. Okay.
Hey, Ruthie. What's up?
Oh, it's...
I mean, I'm immune to fear, and I probably still need to make a save versus fear.
Who are you?
She says at you with a bent nose, Zygon.
Did your aura expand this level, or is that later?
No, that's late. That's way later.
Hey, Ruthie, it's me, Raven.
You!
How you doing?
Oh.
You look to be doing well.
Oh, it's you. No hard feelings about what happened at the Bone Bramble.
No. Of course not. How's your feet doing? Need a rub?
Oh, why? Certainly. Come join me. Let's put everything that happened behind us.
Well, come on up and have a seat.
You wouldn't hurt an old lady, would you?
There's no old lady here. You can't be more than 18, maybe 19. Look at you. 21 at the most. You are legal age, right?
She just gives you a bizarre look.
What do you want? What are you getting at?
We're trying to get into the Citadel there to get the Sword of Zariel. Want to help us?
You cannot stop the flow of blood.
So that's how we get in, by stopping the flow of blood. All right.
To get into the main citadel, you need a blood key.
Blood what?
A blood key! It is held
Oh.
by the blood wit.
Oh, where's that? Who's that?
Oh, she's not far from here. She's
Oh, good.
annoying to say the least.
Getting tired of walking. don't you point her at us and we'll take care of her for you.
Please invite your friends in. No need to be shy. Come in, dear. It's just Red Ruth. You've already beaten me once. I know where I stand. Let's not have any more conflicts now. And the blood starts to kind of bubble a little bit underneath her.
Oh, a little bit of beans.
Don't worry about that. Now, I was wondering if you would like to purchase any potions. And she has her shop set up here.
Oh, sweet. I don't know if we have any money left.
She sells common and uncommon potions for 1 soul coin, rare potions for 2, and she'll do a commune spell for 3 soul coins. And I actually got a list of all the different potions you can get too. Do you have how many soul coins do you guys have?
3,000.
Really?
Check party loot.
3,000.
Just check the party loot. Hey, Gallant here had
Who's
them.
I
holding
wish we
soul
could search
coins?
this page. Bargle, I think.
Yeah, Bargle. Now that he's evil, yeah.
He's got a 1 soul coin, which is 1/3 full, according to his magic items.
Uh-huh.
Who was
Huh.
I thought you were holding them, Raven?
I was holding...
Yeah, you're holding them. What's your alignment now?
It's lawful evil.
You've got 12 soul coins on you.
Oh,
That's what
there you go.
12 means.
Raven's trying to hold out on us.
Well, I mean, he is evil, so.
Alright, so Ruth's bargains. I think this updated handout has a list of all the potions. Let's see. Yes, okay, so potion of giant strength. She only has the frost giant
Ooh.
strength. No fire giant strength. Let me fix
I could
that.
use that to throw my Eldritch
So there is a
Blast.
list of potions that she has for sale. They're all the rare ones at least.
Hey,
Oh,
Bargle
and
wants
no
some
stone giant
invulnerability.
strength.
Do you want to get the invulnerability in the frost giant for the melee?
I think Zygon could definitely use that Frost Giant one.
Oh, yeah, I would not be opposed.
She swims up to the edge of the pool and she's like a mermaid. She's like a siren. She extends herself out of the pool a little bit and she slaps her arms and her bosoms up on the side of the pool, covered in blood.
What can I get you?
She says.
We'll take that potion of giant strength.
Oh, yes. I have a couple of those. You see, ever since I was brung back for this purpose, I've had a lot of spare time on my hands. I have 2. Would you like them?
I sure would.
Okay. That's 4 soul coins. The potions, they literally, she just dives down into this pool of unknown depth and she emerges with these little glass vials, and the potions literally just look like a vial of blood.
There you go.
Okay.
One for Bargle, one for Zygon.
Potion of Frost Giant Strength makes your strength 23 for an hour. Noted as a blood potion as well. So, Potion of Frost Giant Strength, blood potion.
Awesome.
So who's getting that? One for Bargle and one for Zygon?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, dear. She snatches the 4 soul coins off you and just drops them into the pool.
Pleasure doing business with you. Anything else you'd be interested in, dear?
Anything else, guys?
Not that I can think of right now.
Potion of
I'm interested in Potion of
feeding
Invulnerability.
demons?
It's probably the best potion in the game. Makes you resistant to all damage for an hour. I think a minute.
Bargo could have had that.
Say an hour. Yeah.
I think it's a minute. A potion of invulnerability. I would argue that it's the best potion that you could get in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. I
it's
think
very
Zygon should probably have that too. Because Bargo can just like growl and
So
Be
enraged.
For 1 minute, it gives you that. I mean, it's not going to stack with your rage, but it would, it would give you resistance to all those other damage types as well.
Oh no, I was saying it'd be better fight for Zygon since I have rage. I have the heavy armor master.
yeah.
It would make it like you were a bear totem.
Yeah.
It'd be a normal barbarian.
So you'd have bear and not bear.
No, hell no, I'm a wolf.
Are you sure you don't want to be both bear and not bear?
Bear wolf hybrid.
I only have one of these potions, and it doesn't look like liquefied iron either. It just looks like blood. So she has only one to sell, and she sells it for
Alright.
soul coins.
Let's
We'll
buy
take
it.
that one too for Zygon. Because he's up front a lot.
What about oil?
Well, I can make that cleric memorize holy weapon. We'd be
I have
set.
holy weapon memorized.
Oh, well. Use it, damn it. Sometimes.
Play your own character, buddy.
Hey, I'm a tactician for the group.
we're
What
all
about
That is my
locked.
character.
what about oil of etherealness? Is that worth getting for Adrian? Skulking around.
Yeah, that's quite good. You can actually go through walls with that. Walk through walls.
Hey, speaking of that, where is Adrian?
Yeah, Adrian, did you want to continue searching? You can hear like a lot of conversating, whatnot down here.
I guess they are taken care of, and I will try this door.
Okay. Alright, we'll come
That's a
back to
good
you then
scout.
in a minute, Adrian, because we're going to be rolling initiative as soon as you open that door. Actually, maybe you won't. Make a stealth check. No, you probably won't, because you're...
Yeah,
stealth,
I'm stealthing it. I rolled 31 for it.
Oh, roll again. Make another stealth check. Hadn't
Yeah.
been aware that you were...
Once you open the door.
Only, be relevant if there's something to stealth against, basically. Alright, as you guys are shopping, Adrian, you open this door, and what you see is one of these wretches, and it's a deformed humanoid figure with this long arm, and at the end of the arm there is another maw, and what it's doing is there is a bench against the eastern wall, and there is this human. They're a humanoid figure, some sort of crazed cultist. They are letting the blood drain from their wrists, and they're slowly just bleeding out on this bench, and the Rudderkin is just kind of hovering over it. And as you witness this, just as the cultists lose consciousness, the Rudderkin takes this weird-looking toothy appendage on the end of its arm, and it chomps down on the cultist's neck. The cultist's eyes open wide, and they start to undergo some sort of horrid transformation. They scream out in agony, and right before your very eyes, you watch that human turn into another Rudderkin. Another abyssal wretch. Sorry, not a Rudderkin, but abyssal wretch. They're very similar, like a lower stage of this Rudderkin.
I quietly closed the door.
Yeah, nothing much happening there, just some weird cultist shit with people transforming into demons.
Nope, nothing happening there.
I will go back to report it to my companions.
Yeah, like it literally just warped that person somehow by killing it at the right moment when there was no blood left in the person's body. Anyway, you head back, and you see the lovely Red Ruth, who's this disgusting old crone with a bent nose, covered in blood, hair that looks like entrails.
Yeah.
So
That's my ex.
she's selling potions. The party had already defeated her, and killed her, and she's come back to life. No one knows how that has happened.
Contingencies.
You could ask her if you're interested. Anyway, she just seems interested in selling you potions at the moment. Anything more, my dears?
Yeah, where do we find this other person to get the key for the temple?
Oh, yes. So, when you degraded me in the bone bramble, killed me, I was captured. My soul was captured by Zariel. I was sent to this citadel as a guardian to prevent these filthy cultists from getting out of hand. As a spy, of course. Yeenoghu is too dumb to realize who I work for. But I'm just stationed here, bound here for seemingly an eternity, watching over the day-to-day operation of this grim life, feeding gnolls bones to the filthy animals. But I know how this place works. I know how to staunch the blood flow. I have power over it. I can stop it at will, but the key, the blood key that you need to enter the citadel, is guarded by the Blood Witch. There, the Blood Hunters control the flow. They must be defeated to staunch the blood flow. To get the blood key, all you have to do is follow the trickle of blood, and she points to this canal. Out of this room off to your left. Approach the font. There the Blood Witch will show herself. Only by defeating her can you get the key. Of course, I could just get the key. I give it to the gnolls every day. It's how they access the citadel to and fro. Once it is used, it disappears. Of course, now I couldn't just get the key for free. I could give you one for 5 soul coin. And look the other way if you wish. You won't even have to get your hands dirty.
Do you need 2 keys to get through that door over there, or just one?
Oh no, only one.
And that is the way into the citadel to Zariel's
You
sword?
could just simply try to break down the door.
Sure, that's a go. Pretty good. Can we kind of just do an insight that she's truthful, that she can get the key and give it to us?
Sure.
I believe her.
I believe everybody.
Yeah, well.
Why didn't she whisper that roll?
Gosh, that deception was
Alright.
something.
Well, it wasn't for lying. You do believe that she can get you the key. However, you feel like she's holding a bit of resentment against you, and suggesting things like
breaking down the
that door
door.
down. You feel like something bad would happen to you, and she doesn't seem to mind at all if something bad happens to you. But
shocking.
Yeah, you feel like actually she's scared of you guys. She fears being killed again, and she's sick of this job that she's been demoted to. She was happy when she was running the Bone Brambles, and now she's nothing more than a glorified manager.
So, Ruth, when we take care of stuff we got to do and get Zariel's sword and stuff, it's gonna be an us or her thing. Anything we can get you while we're doing that?
I'm sick of Avernus. I hope you take down Zariel. And I will head from this place back to the Feywild. I want nothing to do with Avernus anymore. It's hell in here.
You're telling me.
So,
How are you gonna get there? Do you have a way to get there? Do you need help?
That's none of your business, boy. I have my ways. But
Okay, I was just gonna offer to
Zariel is an
bring you.
obstacle.
Well, maybe not for long.
Now, would you like the key? 5 soul coins. You can have the key, and then you can get out of my cubicle.
What do you say, guys?
Hi.
I did see two's things that are there. I mean, I also don't know where's that other doors went on the other place. Seems, yeah. I mean, we can. What else are we gonna use the soul coins for? I guess at this point.
Yeah, that's fine.
But what I mean, eventually we might need to get out of here and like.
Well, we'll have a couple left to power the vehicle.
Okay.
As long as we keep enough soul coins to power the vehicles, I think we'll be okay. How full of fuel are they?
I don't remember. I didn't look at the tank last times I came through.
There's enough, hopefully, like, I mean, you presume that once you get the sword, you're gonna probably go to El Terrell, I'm guessing. So there's definitely gonna be enough to get to El Terrell. Oh yeah, I mean, it really depends on what unfinished business you have as well. I can give you an exact number, actually. I'll take a check on the map. I think it was a fair bit. You've got it's about 24 hours in the scavenger and 28 hours in the tormentor.
There we go. All right, we'll give her the 5 for the key then.
Okay. And you've still got 2 soul coins left as well. One on Baldur,
Awesome.
one on Raven. Pleasure doing business with you. And she takes the coins, just drops them into the pool of blood.
You do.
And then all of a sudden she produces this key made of pure blood in her hand. It just looks like a regular door key. And she hands it to you and she says, once the door has been unlocked, the key will disappear. Only then can I produce a new one. Using the Blood Witch's magic.
Alrighty.
And
So either if this doesn't work or something happens, we need either 5 more soul coins or to go beat up the other witch.
yeah, she
All right.
controls the flow in this area. Okay.
So what does this place do?
And is the door back where we came from? Out there, or is it
indoors.
in here?
Now run along, dears. Don't end up like the other Hell Riders that foolishly came this way.
Oh, yeah, we're not Hell Riders though.
Because they died. I'm so evil.
Sucks to be them.
And with that, we'll wrap up tonight's session. If you guys get the blood key.
Alrighty. Look, 5 hours to work. Ooh, see you later, guys.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
See you guys.
Night.
You're
Well,
planning
it is good afternoon to me, so see you next week.
Enjoy